everybody. I'm Weeb, and I will be your DM for this evening. Thanks for the fucking help, Heltic. That was amazing. This is why we didn't invite you to DCC. And Ian's hiding in his fucking corner. Anyway, hello and welcome. This is my version of the Tomb of Annihilation. I'm changing it because I felt like it. Before you can see on the Roll20, this is where we'll be mostly taking place. But to lead into everything, everyone's characters has, from the message, received a small envelope, whether in their mailbox, brought to them by a friendly helper from the forest. In cases of, I think, 3 of you hide in the forest. And all of you receive a small summons letter from a man named Kenneth Caldron, who is the ruler of a land known as Calathor, which represents the main majority of where your original people will have been from, whether it's like a more northern area in the forests or just a more southern city. It makes up a large continent quite far off the coast of where this will be taking place. And Kenneth Caldron has brought everyone together for a meeting for a potential mission that he wishes for everyone to take part in. He's originally sent them out to about 50 different people, and you 5 are the only ones that have actually shown up, and technically have actually shown up late. Originally, most of you saw the summons and originally thought it was a joke, because most people don't think very well of Kenneth Caldron and his rule at the moment, as everything seems to be kind of spiraling out of control for this man. Large portions of his prisons have exploded, and most of the prisoners have revolted in large portions of their cities, and even his main capital city of Caldron has so many rebellions taking place every other day that he is struggling to control it. But the problem is, these rebellions are not made from intelligence. They are more like beasts that are acting out from a curse that will be explained in a bit. But all of you have received your summons and have actually started receiving a second one saying that he really needs people to come in, and because most of you need help, or you are just wishing for something to do during your year break, in one of you's instance, and some of you just wish for adventure, you take up their offer and meet him at the main palace. All of you are brought in different times, but you're all told to wait outside of the main door to his throne room. For a brief 5 minutes, you are all able to sort of explain yourself to the person next to you, as 2 of you kind of walk in, one of you a more human druid, another one with a mushroom standing quite next to them, with very short in stature, but is always seemingly looking up, making sure people aren't stepping on them. We have 2 quite large half-orcs who seem to be kind of coming in from the side, kind of nudging each other as if wondering why 2 half-orcs are here at the same time, which is kind of interesting. And also there is someone who was already seeming to be at the gate, who seems to be tinkering to himself with a small robot friend next to him. Whether or not he's tinkering with something important, it's just something to pass the time before everyone to arrive at the door.
Tinkering with himself?
Yes, tinkering with a little thing.
Fapplebelt would never. Fapplebelt would never.
Sure.
Tinkle with himself.
Tinker.
Oh, my bad.
What the fuck is going to tinkle in front of looks like? Anyway,
Tinkling
you
in
are
the
more
air.
than welcome to introduce yourself, as all 5 of you are now standing in front of this incredibly large red and gold door. And for about 5 minutes, the soldiers will say, well, they will open the door for His Majesty. He is not ready yet.
Who are we introducing ourselves then to each other?
Yeah. So all of you have been brought forth. So you kind of can just, if you want to just chat to the person next to you, or that kind of thing. Introduce yourself to the rest of you, because as far as you
Hey,
know,
me.
you are the
This is where
group.
you're meant to go. To one of us, can you please introduce your character?
All right, well, Ian, you go first. Introduce your character.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to help him. That's no flame. So I am Whizzlebee Fapplebelt. I am a 3.5 foot dark or rock gnome. I'm wearing kind of medium-ish leather with like bits of plate all over it. Got a long like Santa beard or Saint Nick, I suppose, if it's in D&D terms. I have a really long hat, which has small protruding ears, and I have a penguin about 2 inches shorter than me that walks with me everywhere, and I have red coals for eyes. They are dark red, and I am not interested in speaking to anyone right now because I'm just gonna tinker away with my stuff and make some stuff.
Penny, do you want to go next?
Hello, my name is Green. As odd as this scene is of having a mushroom, another half orc, I think the strangest thing is that this gnome over here is tinkering with himself.
Okay, right. I've been made into it. Nope.
Odd. I don't know why I'm here. I assume for some military reason. It's great to see another half orc here with us. I didn't know there was that many alive. Yeah, and I see a human. Fuck you.
Racist.
That was quick.
Ben, do you want to go next? I'm just going down the list of people.
Yes, so I am Saracen Vandelheim. I'm standing at currently 6'1", about 230 pounds, kind of well built. Stone, like dark grey skin with like navy blue eyes with red like like a darker blood kind of colored hair. On my hip is a is a sickle with like an unusually like large blade for a sickle that kind of gives off a dim pale blue glow. I my reason for being here is that the god that I entered a pact with, or the goddess I should say, I've entered a pact with, has sent me here to carry out whatever deeds that need to be done. I'm happy to be welcomed somewhat, and I hope to get along with all of you here.
All right, Grace, you're next.
Okay. So I am Glub Tubbus Wepple. I am a 2-foot mushroom. I have quite a young appearance. I have these hamster-like round little ball eyes. I'm actually 16, and yeah, I'm quite joyful and quite bubbly. So I might be running around in a circle, waiting impatiently. I don't feel like I'll be trying to approach people because I'm trying to keep to myself, and this is my first time being apart from my circle, so I'm a little bit antisocial, let's say, and anxious to meet all of you. But yeah.
No worries. And lastly, Badoki, go ahead.
My character is called Thelia Boolox. Nice name. She is a human druid.
We found the autism.
She's quite average in height. She has long brown hair. She's covered in wildflowers. She looks like a proper hippie. And she's here because she had nothing else to do, and she thought people needed help, and she wanted to help them. And she's excited to meet everyone because she loves meeting new people.
Fair enough. We have a large selection of people. As everyone kind of finishes chattering to themselves, or in Ian's case, keeping his head down and staring at his penguin robot friend,
On Penny, say something.
you hear a large, "The king is ready!" as the doors just largely just open out forward, and you find yourself in front of a large tomb-like area, as you see before you. And I've ruined it already. Thank you.
A tomb-like area.
No, throne-like area. Sorry. This is welcome to
So it's
the
like,
throne.
this is a nice tomb. I want to be buried here. The fuck.
Hopefully, you should all have control of your characters. If not, But
So I'm expecting to see the mushroom fucking turbo sprint now.
yes. So from left to right is Mushroom, Glub, who's Grace, Thelia, Badoki, Whizzlebee, which is Ian, Saracen, Ben, and Green, which is Penny.
I don't think I can control my character. Can
I
I
can't either.
Fucking
So.
damn it. Okay,
It happens every time, Weeb. Don't worry about it. I'll go up and talk first, I suppose.
Whoa. I'm just based.
Yeah.
my guy just went meow.
And blinked. And blinked in front of the king.
What can I say? I've got fucking speed.
He may be small, but he's got big. He hasn't got little legs.
I won't be surprised if your character's on speed.
Hey, watch yourself. I only tinker with myself.
So, as you enter the large hall, you see giant halls standing out before you with stained glass windows, seemingly progressing left to right on both sides, account the last two kings of this realm from their birth and until their death. So from all the way until they were murdered. One of them was murdered in the last war, and the other one died peacefully with his family surrounding him. You see giant golden pillars helping to hold up the room with animals that of seemingly spirit animals that helped the entire country win their war against the invaders. And the last two behind the king, you see a large grey throne with red velvet cushions with a large purple carpet draping over everything. As he stands,
I go and select the chair.
Not right
Oh.
now. He stands up at attention and points towards everyone so that they can move forward. This is where you would move forward if I was able to give everyone control of their characters.
I'll do it. I'll go first, and you do the characters while you're talking to me.
Yeah.
What do you want?
So.
I'll grumble. Sorry, because I'm an old Smith.
And he, welcome, warriors, protectors, and tinkerers. All. I am so very glad you chose to respond to my summons. I understand that you've come with your own reasons, but I'm happy to see people nonetheless. I will do my best to explain why I have asked the many of the land's strongest and most promising to join together. But I will put it bluntly, this world is in incredible danger. Some of you may already know, but a curse has been unleashed upon the realm, and this curse afflicts people with a extreme madness. It affects their mind and controls them until they have no power over themselves. It will slowly burn away until they are left nothing but ash, or in some cases, as we have seen, the people will even ignite and explode. As of right now, there is no cure as we know of, only ailments to slow the effect. This is one of the reasons why I've called you all here, as the one who has released this curse onto the world is now off exploring a far-off island in an attempt to find an artifact. It is known as a creation room. From what our scholars have found in libraries, it is a small dagger-like stone that is used to carve the laws of the world by the gods, and has the power to remove and add laws to the world. We do not know what he intends to do with it, but considering our last outcome and recent run-in with him, we do not think it is anything good for the realms of any world. Your task, if you choose to accept, will be to go to the island and attempt to find and take the rune before him. Whether or not you choose to use the rune is completely up to you. If he is on your tail and you understand that he may be able to take it from you, you are within your rights to use the rune to make sure that he does not get his wish. As long as he doesn't get it, the mission will be considered a success. I hope you all understand the severity and the goal of your mission, and I understand some of you may have questions. You are more than welcome to ask.
Hold on, right. Grumble, grumble. Smith things. You're asking us to go find a creation what?
It is known as a creation rune.
A
It is
rune.
an incredibly powerful artifact, and as far as we know, there has not been one used in about 200 years.
Right. Oh, hold on. Bring it back a sec. Creation rune. What is its origin? Is it like dwarvish, gnomish, human?
It is a celestial artifact. When our world, according to our scholars and our known of history and the accounts, there was 10 world runes that were originally used to carve the laws of the universe into our world, from the different dimensions to how our world works, the weather. These runes have incredible power and can affect anything from the smallest inconvenience to literally changing the atmosphere and surroundings of us. If someone wished to create a world with no people, a creation rune can annihilate all life on Earth, on this planet.
Okay. Right.
I have a question. You
Go
said
ahead.
that this rune could remove and add laws to the world.
Correct.
But surely you can do that by passing a bill and adding a law to the government. Is
These,
that by what you mean?
These are not laws as we know them, as consequences for murder or making sure people pay their taxes. These are laws of the universe, such as making sure that the sun rises and the waves continue to turn and pull. These are laws that keep the very world from falling into darkness.
Okay, I see.
So
Does
these are
anybody
more
else?
laws of the natural world rather
Correct.
than laws of society.
Which I'm guessing is why you may be here, as he points to you, Badoki or Thelia. I understand that you are a protector of the forest and have actually met the god of nature, if I'm correct.
Yes.
I cough pretty hard.
Do not be rude.
Thank you.
I'm a smith.
I understand that she may even have warned you in advance about a potential catastrophe. If this is true, this may be the very catastrophe. Does anybody else have any questions?
Sorry, I'll keep holding up the spoon and Ben keeps
Well.
laughing.
So
What does it look like?
So the rune would look like any normal stone. It is simply, if you were to hold out a dagger, it would look about the size of the blade, but a bit thicker and a lot more jagged. You will definitely be.
Okay, that makes
You
sense.
would definitely be able to recognize it from a glance, as simply being in its presence would potentially even put undeniable strain upon your body.
Hold on. So being near it's going to put a strain on my body, and you want me to go and pick it up and bring it home?
Oh, no, it is nothing like difficult strain. It is if you were to attempt to lift up something that might be a bit heavier for you than normal. Whilst
You
also...
do realize most of us are under 2 foot.
You know?
Would you
The
say
thing with me
it's-
and the mushroom thing,
Yeah, it's...
this thing here, see this thing? Do you think
For
that thing's
you.
a rock? That thing is a rock.
Yeah.
I can launch that thing out this window.
It's literally
Wish.
about this big. It'd be about no difficult as picking up like 15 kilos.
You could just put it in a bag.
Yeah. It would,
Kind of
attract,
lean
a lot of,
over.
it would attract a lot of things towards you, but
I just
Lean
tap my
over.
bag to make sure it's still there in the background, because I feel like
I lean over to Green beside me and I just whisper, I have a feeling he might have some prejudice towards those of a higher stature.
I believe so, yes. Maybe we don't align with this weird creature.
Can I hear them?
roll for it.
What am I rolling?
Roll for perception.
Perception. Oh, the first roll. Oh no. It's the
Here we
first
go.
roll. This is gonna go so fucking badly.
First roll.
We-
That's amazing.
We just
Never mind,
shouted at
fuck
him.
you, heard everything.
Yep, you heard literally every word.
Sorry, sir, Mr. Kenneth, man. See, these two, they're conspiring already. They're gonna steal that rune. They're gonna be trouble. I tell you, look at the color of their skin.
We're doing
Whoa.
no such
Uh,
thing.
That is
Whoa.
a bit rude. As
One of them's green.
that is correct. I understand that both of them are not going to conspire, as I already know what they might potentially do with the room, but that is completely up to them. We have run
He's
as
green.
much background check as we can. Yes, he is green.
Well done,
I own-
Mr. Racist. Okay.
I'm not racist. I'm just saying I've never seen a green person do good.
Well,
I only follow
Mr.
the one I
Green
have made a
Drool,
pact.
you are more than welcome to show him what a compassionate green person looks like. Your first challenge is ahead of you.
No, you're dead the first chance I get. Anyway,
Inspiring. Inspiring.
I'm telling you to your face, there's no
We
conspiracy. I
all
will
have
kill
the
you.
same goal. We all have the same goal and the same
Really?
mission.
You have the same mission, but you may have different goals as to
Well,
how
we
you can go
just
about it.
we just all need to be friends.
He
If
just
this is gonna
most
work,
racist person.
if this is gonna work, we need to set aside our prejudice and our discrimination, and we need to be friends and work together.
Do you hear that, rat? Just talking
Oh.
down to.
Oh,
That's
dear.
were all called here.
Rats are very useful. Also,
We were all called here for a
he hugs
reason.
trees.
Hmm?
You put me in a party, a fantasy party. These are like the stories bards tell of the green man and the tree hugger and the mushroom became friends and went down to the shop and bought soup.
That is true, but this time they will be telling the story of how you prevented the world from falling into chaos.
And
Now,
this-
would you like
Really?
to
these are
be a
your
part of
chosen
that story,
heroes.
or would you not?
These are your chosen heroes.
Regardless of
Technically
any-
not. You
Oh.
are
the Druid
actually...
girl is right. We should.
Right,
When
what's
I,
the war?
when I told you all
War.
of the previous run-in, we had a group of about 4 individuals that originally we sent to the island. And he points to his left, and he introduced, this is a lady known as a sorcerer, known as Syndra. She was a part of the original group that went to the land. Original land with the other 3 group, and did run in to.
I've got an Alvin key here. It looks better.
Goodness gracious!
But I have a question for you. Kenneth.
From Arcane?
Is it?
Correct.
Kenneth, what monetary gain do we get from assisting you with this task? Surely it must be worth our while.
I understand that this is a major thing for you, as I will be attempting to be your benefactor throughout as much as I can, which is why as soon as you leave, I will be giving you all 50 gold pieces to help you on the beginning of your adventure, whether that is in need of gathering equipment, extra goods that you may need. And if you return and your mission is successful, you will each be compensated for whatever you wish to be supplied for your life. You will be set for the rest of your life. Whether that is you wish to have, depending on how this goes, hell, you can take it. This job is becoming a major pain in my ass. But whether that is to live out the rest of your days, not too much bothered, but with assistance when needed, we will call upon if you need it. But we will compensate you to as high as we can once the mission is complete.
I have a question.
Sure.
But I can only speak telepathically, so I don't. How would that work? Or we should
You
have
can
asked this
talk to one
before.
of us and we can communicate it for you, or you can talk directly to
like
Kenneth.
speak out, and everyone will be able to hear it in their own mind.
Okay, so this is directed to Kenneth. You mentioned that the person that made this curse you sent out to go and find this relic already, this artifact. Do we know
No.
anything about him?
He was not sent by us, as he was a consequence of my failings. We sent out an original party to stop him, and that party ran into him during their travels, and only one of them returned. But that man did originate from this country. As far as we know, he was one of my most trusted advisors. I knew him very well, but I slowly began losing touch with him as I had to focus more on my duties as king and saw him less and less. I did not realize the path he was going down until it was too late. All I know now is that his name, as far as he knows now, is lost, and all he wishes to be known as now is Ishraba.
Okay.
Ishrama, is it?
Ishraba.
Ishraba. Fancy.
There you go. That's how you spell it.
And where did your people that you sent out find him exactly?
So they found him in the same place that you will be going. They were sent to find the rune first. They were the first group of people that arrived.
So he already has it?
No. They
So where
run
are we
into
going?
him. 1 second. They run into him on the island where you'll be going. And that is a land called the Island of Chult.
And what does this man look like?
The island of pulp.
Chult.
Oh.
There you go.
What was that noise? We're going straight to the bottom of the rock, Shandy.
But what he looks like, relatively similar to myself, but a lot from what I can tell from my friend here, he had very rugged clothes. He looked like he hadn't particularly kept well of himself, almost like he no longer needs any sustenance. If you wish to know more, you are more than welcome to ask our friend here. And he points to Sindra, who was a part of the first team that was sent to the island, who everyone but her was killed. And even she was only able to escape because the teleport stone that Kenneth gave them to return, she was holding. Does anybody have any questions for her?
Yeah, so I approach her, and I say, so Sindra, what can you tell us of this island?
For anyone wondering. There you go. I'm not doing a female voice. Not in the fucking chances.
Silvani, okay.
Yes. So Sindra talks to you and goes, as far as we can tell, it is a relatively small island. Originally, it was home to a curse lord. And that curse lord was defeated by some of the old gods of this world. Humans eventually found their way to the island and made a small colony. There is 2 main cities. One of them is a main port, which is where you'll be sent first, and there is one other city later on into the middle of the island. There is said that somewhere on this island, there is a tomb that holds one of the creation runes that the god left here to keep he kept here after using it after defeating the evil lord that they defeated on this island. As far as we know, this is where the Ishraba has gone to find one of the creation runes. As much as we know, there are small camps and settlements of people that have moved here, but it is mainly large forests, large rivers running through most of the island, and some small, but is mainly wildlife that you will be having to deal with. But considering Ishraba's currently dwelled there for approximately 28 days now, he might have influenced the island with the curse itself. So you will potentially have to fight people that are infected with the curse.
And go ahead. Other great orc.
I was going to ask, Susana, with this curse, you're saying that whatever inhabits this island are not of their own minds. Their minds have been frayed by the curse.
There are
itself?
multiple people and areas that are not fully affected by the curse yet. It seems the majority of the curse has been located to more inside of the forest. It doesn't seem like he has a large effect on people yet, which might be why he's going after the creation rune. It's from what we can tell in his last outing, he can only imbue the curse into people that he can get his hands on. If he cannot touch you, it cannot affect you, and it only seems that he can spread the curse.
So he's a nonce.
I mean, we haven't seen him for a long time, so that may be possible. He was quite a devious fellow.
Devious fellow.
I
Respars Avil. We're coming for you.
Jemai Savile.
Can you tell us about this curse lord you mentioned that defeated the gods? Who did this curse lord have a name?
From what we can tell from the history books, it seems as though they've removed his name. Every history book that me and all of the scholars have looked through, they never name the curse lord that they defeated in this place for some reason. We do not know why. We assume maybe it's because his name held some kind of power, so they do not wish to invoke his name in the future.
And one final question from me. You seem quite lucky about the fact that you had the teleport stone yourself rather than with your partner.
I consider myself exceedingly lucky, only because for this teleportation stone to work, you have to imbue it with a certain deal of magic, and it is meant to have a 20-foot cast radius around it.
Can I do an insight check to see if she's actually remorseful? Is that possible?
Yes, go for it.
Okay.
Are we going to unravel the campaign right here, right now? Has Patty figured it out? Well, good session, guys.
I can't see. I can't
Oh,
see
shit.
your roll.
Did that come up? It was 6.
Oh,
Why did it not come up?
if you want a 6, or do you want to try it again?
No. I got a 6.
All right.
It's just not coming
From
up.
what you can tell, she is as sincere as she can possibly be. If someone else wants to check, go for it.
Yeah, I could try.
Well, let one of the girls go for it, because I think they have better stats than everyone else for that, right? These are intelligence based. I know IRL users aren't, but
Badoki probably has the best insight.
Okay, let's have a look. Insight. Where is it? Hello.
It's
Well, if you go out-
mile above,
you know.
below history, above
But I
intimidation.
can read, guys. That's great. That was
Congrats.
rubbish.
11. Does anyone else want to go?
Grace, you roll it.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
Roll it.
Fucking squint.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Insight. So on your character sheet, you have
Yeah.
the list of them with the numbers. You're looking for insights
Yeah.
under history. You just
And I
hover
just
over the
press the red
number
thing.
and you press the B. Yeah.
First
That
one of the session.
is a
This
great
is a strong start.
First one of the campaign. Let's go.
That's Grace's character in a nutshell.
100
It's great.
curse.
Oh yeah, it's a great
100
start.
curse.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna roll again to test it, but like this doesn't count. So.
It's fine, because please roll a 1.
Is it coming up now?
There we
No.
go. It's come up for me
Oh,
here on
it does
D&D
it.
Beyond, just not here on the roll.
It hasn't come up.
Oh, hang
it
on.
hasn't come up on the thing either.
Let me try again. Sorry.
You
let
have
me try
both
again.
tabs together on the same
Yeah,
thing.
I think that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh shit, yeah, that's it.
Can I
Can
give
we s-
Grace a curse?
Hmm?
Can I give Grace a curse for my curse list for getting on that one?
No, not yet. If she rolls another one immediately after this, then yes.
Well, like these are ones that don't affect your thing. It's only like an hour-long one.
So-
Give me a
Only an hour.
D100. Give me a D100.
That's so
Alright,
nice.
here you go. Ah, fuck's sake.
D100 is on the left of the roll 20. There's like a dice symbol, and you just roll the
I'm just gonna
D100.
do it that
And
one.
whatever you get, I'll give you like a
3.
trees.
A tree. Okay, hold on.
Watch,
You have
it's a
endless
nice one.
hiccups.
What? I don't even have a mouth.
That's a
You
good point.
send
Yeah,
out
so
a
all you
brain
see is
hiccup.
just the
You
You
send
should,
out
you
a
should just
brain
occasionally
hiccup.
see her just go.
It looks like the mushroom's
But-
trying to grow.
She's desperate.
All these people are
But
so
to answer your
positive.
question, for Grace, you can tell that even more than Panny, that she's still exceedingly remorseful. She still has bandages from her wrists upwards, and some even along her neck. So you can tell that even though she did survive, she was very, very close to death. Even though she did get away.
Is she cursed?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is this gonna be the second nat one in the cafe?
No, fuck off. No, fuck off. No.
I'm gonna give you two curses
okay,
if you
no,
get
okay,
one.
okay, 13.
Okay.
Oh, okay, 13. That's alright.
From what you can tell, there was some kind of effect on her body, but the bandages and everything seems to be able to quell the effects.
Can I
And
roll a
she is-
medicine on that?
Yeah.
So if we're going to deal with this like in the future, I want to know what the ailment is like that can
You're-
help us.
You're just gonna walk up and start like petting her? Is that
No,
a
fine.
thing? Taking
I'm gonna go
you-
smell her, like.
Tinker
Here.
her or
So
something. I don't
you
know.
walk up and ask to see her bandages. She points at her arm. She looks at the bandages. You look at the bandages and kind of look at them and go, "Yeah, these are bandages," and then walk back into line with everyone else.
Take a bandage out of my pack and go, I got one of those.
Yep.
I got one.
Does anyone else have any questions for either of the two?
I do for Syndra.
Yes.
First of all, I'm really sorry you had to go through that.
That is very okay.
And I'm really sorry if you lost some friends. I was just wondering if there were any sort of tips you could give us on how to protect ourselves and each other on the island, especially against this person we might run into.
If I can give you any solutions, if I'm being incredibly honest, the main one would just be get really good at running. But the main one I would say is information will be key. When we run into him, we knew very little, and we thought it would not be that difficult at all. He dismantled all four of us completely on his own, and from what we could tell, he didn't. He looked like he A, enjoyed it, and B, wasn't phased at all. So I would say stay as far away from him as possible, but at the same time, any information that we can gather from the island will help you. There are a lot of rumors, and considering the population of this island is quite tight-knit, the rumors will spread fast, and you may be able to figure out important information. We completely disregarded it, and it was only once I returned how I realized some of that information may have been useful. For example, like how we knew he thought he could just affect people with his curse. We didn't know he had to touch. He had to hold onto you to be able to infect you with his curse.
Thank you.
No worries. I don't know. Kenneth hasn't mentioned you yet. Sorry, but I will actually be accompanying you for your journey. Unfortunately, I am not in fighting shape. I will not be fighting to help you. I will be acting as your guide through the city so that I can help you get settled as quickly as possible, so that you don't have to spend as much time getting ready as we did.
Okay, so
Understood.
where to first? What's our first step here?
And as you see that, Kenneth stands up from his chair and he kind of gestures to everyone to the stairs as he walks up the stairs behind him towards this thing over here. I'm gonna grab everyone and kind of just shove them on the stairs.
We're gonna get shoved on the stairs?
You're gonna get shoved onto the stairs.
Can you even shove a mushroom?
And he gestures towards, as you see a large blue sigil brimming with magic on top of a more elevated position as it gleams straight outwards into a open window. And he gestures towards this and goes, "This is your ticket to getting you to Cholt as fast as possible. Originally, we sent the last group on boats, but we do not have that time, as it would take you about 4 to 5 days if we went there and there were no problems. So we will be luckily we have communicated with the local temple to allow us to teleport all 6 of you straight into the port of the city.
We don't even get to say goodbye or loved ones, family. I know you don't have any because you're green, but
Do you have any?
I mean, you're not wrong. He doesn't have
Yeah.
any.
He-
He just starts crying like.
Do you have any? Actually, that's a good question.
I have a loving
If-
mother and
if you
father who
wish-
also gave me an apprenticeship to be a smith, in which I absolutely love my craft. So yeah, I do.
I didn't
Connor,
ask
you
for your
wish
life story,
to-
friend.
No one ever asked for yours.
You did.
No, I guess that you have no parents.
As them two are bickering, Kenneth kind of leans over to the rest of you and goes, "Something tells me he's going to be difficult. Do your best." He does point to you and go, "If you do wish to leave a note or any potential things you want to leave for them, messages, notes, family items that you might want to keep, if you leave them with me, I will deliver them to them as quickly as I can.
Does anyone want to actually leave a note?
If you want to leave a note for your family, your friends, drinking buddies, I don't know."
Like I can make. I look at everyone and go, I can make you a note to send back to your family, and really quickly I speak into like this little like orb that I have saying back soon, chat later, and say deliver that to the Smith's quarter. Bring it
So
to
do you hand
Fapplebelt.
him? Do you hand him the note?
It's a little orb, but actually
Hmm.
captures voice. It's a tinker's tool.
There you go. Well, it seems your little smith friend is already becoming incredibly useful. This is why I brought him
Anyone
in the
else has
first place.
families?
We'll see how our journey progresses.
If you do at any point wish to relay information with me, Sindra here does have the ability to talk straight to one of our scholars, who one of them will be in constant state, ready to receive messages. They will be, if you do need to report anything back to me.
I thought you were coming with us.
Me? No, I'm a king. I have more important things to deal with.
So Cinder's coming with us.
Correct.
Okay. I got the voices mixed up because they're the exact same.
Yes, because I'm not doing a female voice.
Just turn to the left and put some makeup on.
Two-Face.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
I'll just
But
put on
yeah,
some pink
just, like,
eyeshadow.
Put your
you know?
hair down one side and just have the other side up. Just, like,
Oh
do
my
it that way.
god!
Half-side ponytail.
Go up there and fuck the shit out of him.
Hey, you want some head?
What the fuck?
Freak. So we are all going, yeah.
If anyone
Yeah.
does wish to leave now, I will hold it not against you in the slightest. I understand this is an incredibly dangerous mission that you are about to go on.
I sprint into the teleporter.
It doesn't. It's not activate. It's
Yeah,
not active all the time.
Oh, let's do
Alright.
this.
Well, you can move
Excited.
yourself if you want to sprint in there.
Wee.
All right. Does everyone want to go?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes.
Come on, you green and brown fucks. Let's go. Well, like the mushroom's probably like, oh no, you're white and brown or white and red.
So-
Saracen
Yeah,
whispers
that-
to himself and just says, "Moon Maiden, guide me, please."
There's no moons in this.
You're in a
bitch.
relationship with the moon. That's tough, buddy. It's rough, buddy.
It's just another
Right,
name for the
good.
goddess.
Alrighty. As you all stand on the circle, the king makes one last thing and goes, "I understand that you are all going to do very well. I understand this, and I hope with you the best of hopes." That was an incredibly terrible sentence.
That
wanted
was
to-
absolutely fucking
I smoked
Jesus.
that
It'll
so badly.
With the hope of the hopes.
Hope!
That's the name of our party. That's the name of our party now. We're the hope
Go.
hopes.
Hope of hopes. But he
Oh.
gestures to Sindra as she holds her hands close as the teleportation magic takes effect, and all of you vanish from this place. And within a couple of seconds, you find yourself in the large
not went
temple.
anywhere.
Hmm?
We're still in the same place.
Have you not? Because they're
You
not
have to
changed.
drag the little yellow thing that's above the other map onto the other map because this teleporter ain't working, and I start tinkering in the corner, start hitting it with the Allen key.
There we go.
We're just bobbing
But that's how that
mushroom.
works. I was wondering why. There we
Wait,
go.
so like I was tinkering with this, and now I'm seeing this. So I'm
So
falling
you-
from the sky.
No. So you are all in this building over here. Does everybody see the ping?
Yeah.
So you all find yourself, you were teleported, and what you see is a incredibly large marble building with pillars surrounding you and the same magical circle encompassing you all with priests, about 4 or 5 of them in a circle with their arms put together, and once they see you there, they stop praying and the circle will subside as you are all now in...
Teleported before out of all of us. Has anyone? Has anyone ever used a teleporter before out of any of us?
I don't think anyone here has.
Everyone has to roll a con save to see if we get sick.
Yep.
Oh, travel sickness.
Travel sickness. Con save. 13 to pass, by the way.
Not 20.
Well,
First one in the campaign.
I just explosively vomit up the way.
oh god.
No, wait, you know what? I puke onto the fucking mushroom. I didn't realize it was there. My bad.
Oh,
It's all bile. Don't worry about it. Maybe a sardine.
Just
Just-
I can just see just.
On the
Wait, what,
penguin.
Mike?
no, on the
First
mushroom.
20 of the campaign. Let's go.
Straight on top of fucking Grace's head.
Gonna
Horrible
do
stuff.
the right thing.
You
it's
did.
better.
You didn't get sick, but I vomited on your head, so.
Are you allowed to do that? It's
You're
not
beside
fair.
It happens.
God damn it. There we go. Alrighty. As you all come to from your teleportation, some of you are immediately taken with an incredible sickness at the back, and some of you begin to vomit, whilst other you are able to catch it in your mouth before it comes out. The priests around you begin to look at you and kind of go, "These are the ones they sent?" Okay then. Some of them, they then proceed. They do still offer you towels and small things to kind of clean up the vomit off the floor and from potential clothing and head if you've been vomited on.
Maybe.
But as of right now, where did I put the thingy?
You can hear Kathy giving out to the dog because it's barking.
You are in the Temple of Severus. It is one of the 3 temples in the port city, and they are the ones that have helped Kaldor come to these lands. And this is one of the only 2 major settlements in the land of Chult, known as the Port of Nyanzaru. There is a large assortment of things to do here. There is a gladiator pit and executioner's ring where you can go to see different shows and that kind of stuff, but it will be explained in a second. So the main man of the temple, who technically doesn't actually have a name, but we'll just call him Jeff. Jeff, the main priest of the Temple of Severus, walks up towards you and goes, "Oh, thank you. You must be the adventurers sent here by Kenneth Caldron, correct?"
Yes, that is correct.
We are. Yes.
Cool, and very good, thank you. We welcome you to the land of Chult and to the port of Nyanzaru. We wish you safe welcomes, and you are all handed a small coin with a small like serpent-like design on it. And he hands you 5 of them, and Sindra doesn't need one because she already has one. And he explains to you, this small coin will act as a identification for the island so that you are allowed to be here if the guards potentially, if you get into trouble, you can show them this. And as long as there's nothing massive, they will understand that you are here on a specific purpose, and you won't have to worry too much.
Anyone
will-
here lose stuff often?
Say again?
Is anyone? I'm not asking the party. I'm not talking to you. You shut up, you.
I didn't actually catch
No,
it.
I
Your
no, I
mic
didn't
cut
hear
out.
what you said.
Yeah.
Anyone here lose stuff often? Like, are they going to lose this coin?
No, I don't think so.
Mid teleport.
I'm
What do you-
gonna uppercut you, Orc. Asking, this coin is our identification. If we don't have the coin, the guards will be angry. Is there a character here that loses stuff often?
If you do lose one, as long as all the other one of you have a coin, they will more than likely give you the benefit of the doubt. But if
I'm
you
just
do
saying, I can
wish,
make him into necklaces if you want.
I understand. As I was going to say, if you do wish, we can turn them into necklaces. If you would prefer that, we can make them into.
I just won't do my job then. I just won't do my job. Just take everything from me. Just take it. I was going to do something nice for everyone, and you just say you'll do it anyway. All right.
I mean, sir, I did not. He goes. I'm very sorry, sir. I did not realize that you had that ability or that skill. If you wish to do that for your friends and if your friends in party, you are more than welcome to. And he hands you the extra bits that you might need to make the necklaces.
Sweet. I'm gonna go make them in the corner. I'm still angry about it though.
I had no idea what you were asking, little creature.
Get
I
the
have-
spoon.
While Fapplebelt is in the corner, he looks over. He goes, while your little friend is working away in the corner.
Very angry with the spoon there. With a neck hanging in the other hand. It's very pretty.
That is
Very
impressive,
pretty.
sir. And then he looks over and he sees Syndra. He's like, Syndra, it is wonderful to see you again. And then he looks down and he sees all the bandages and goes, oh, I'm very sorry. As you may know, as many services as we can are available to you. Any merchants, we will give you they will potentially give you a discount depending on where you are in the certain areas. And we will do our best to provide for you while you are in the city. And Syndra kind of bows and looks to the rest of you and goes, welcome to the port. Do any of you need anything for the journey? As if you do need something, this is definitely the place to get it. Whether we want to have a quick stop to buy extra potions and everything like that, or you wish to just explore, there is much to do here. But the main thing I would say is this is going to be the biggest center for information. We should definitely use that to our advantage as much as we can.
Can we get food? Because I kind of puked up a mushroom earlier.
You can absolutely get food there. Well, the merchant's ward is just ahead of here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any
Sorry,
shops? Sorry. Yes.
I'm still trying not to throw up.
That is understandable. It was a very large distance teleport. I'm honestly
how large
surprised
was it?
more of you weren't more affected.
How large was it?
Probably the distance from Ireland to Italy.
Yeah, you gave it to the one guy that doesn't do geography.
Decently far.
That's decently fair, yeah.
Yeah, but fucking England's decently far if you try to walk, like.
If you were to take a
Honestly.
plane, it would probably take you about 3 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, when I was hopping my D&D plane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We did say that if you were to take it on,
Well-
if you were to take a boat, it would take you 3 to 4 days to get here, as long as there weren't any things, and that's with sails.
3 to 4
Fair.
days, okay. So,
Thank you, Celtic. It's 2,549 kilometers.
oh, that actually helps. Not. I asked the question just to annoy everyone, I'm sorry. Go on.
Fuck's sake.
Is there a shop where we can get maybe some health potions or something to stock up?
Absolutely.
Some
The-
supplies would.
Mm.
Some
Let
supplies
me
would
get
be
my
helpful.
little
We all got 50 gold, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you were all given 50 gold from the king.
Need to add that to my inventory.
Oh yeah.
I need to get up my version of the map so I can remember what everything's called.
There, 50 GP.
They changed some of the things and it's harder to remember where things are.
But while you are all looking through your gold, Syndra lays out the large map of the port for you with some other help from one of the temple priests and goes, "This is the port as of right now." And she kind of points. Where is this? 4, 5, 6. She points over to here. That is the wrong thing. Points over to this area on the map and goes, "This is the merchant ward. If you have any things that you wish to buy, these will be the most safe whilst also still affordable areas for you to buy potions or any pieces of equipment you might need, from rope to rations, supplies."
Safe? You mean there's an unsafe part of the city?
Yes. Where is it? In the more Harbour Ward area here and here. These areas would be considered more of the black market areas where you could potentially get things for cheaper whilst running the risks of running into more unsavory individuals. But I have heard that the Harbour Master is doing his very best to keep the area in check.
Now, when you say the more unsavory sort, are you referring to just basic ruffians and bandits, or are we talking something more organized, I would say?
From what I remember whilst being here, there isn't that much that is organized that takes place in the port. There are bandit situations that happen outside of the port, which is what they usually focus on. Most of the unsavory individuals that you would find in the harbor area or the surrounding areas would more be ruffians and thieves that are simply doing their best to make a quick buck on the area around them.
I understand. Okay.
What do you think, Orc? We go to the bad spot, or?
I believe we should stick to the safe spot. At least that's what I would do.
She does.
I agree.
To run into unsavory sort would just be a fool's errand.
She does visit a couple of other places. Where did I put? So it's that one, and then this. So this bit over here. I'm still on the wrong one. This one here. This is the major temple of the port. It is known as the Temple of Soon, which is the major sort of religion / what people celebrate over in this area. From what he can tell, when I last went here, there was a man in here that gave us a couple of things to help us on the beginning of our journey. I would recommend going in here. They also have a decent intelligence network that helps them keep run of the city from their priests. You might be able to learn some interesting things from there as well.
Information is always good.
There are a couple of other areas that you might want to go to. There's this main center here. If everything's getting just a bit much for you and you need some entertainment, this is one of the main areas. But there's also this section in the top left of the city. This is the Executioner's Run. There's a friend of mine that I do want to go see again, who came with us, but very quickly realized she was not cut out for the adventurous life, and she is actually helping run part of the gladiator pit in the top left, which, if you do want to make money for your adventure, she can help you get good odds.
Interesting.
And lastly, the last market area, there is a area known as the Red Bazaar, which is an incredibly large building that would have hundreds of stores where you might be able to find the more raw materials if any of you need things for spellcasting, whether that's small pieces of rock, obsidian, glass, sand, that kind of thing. Does
Okay.
anybody? I would recommend, if you wish to explore, don't go somewhere on your own. Do try and bring someone with you, as it is unlikely that anything were to happen, but it is always better to be more prepared than not.
Vigilant.
Correct.
Mr. Moody, I remember you. Sorry.
So there are a couple of areas where everyone can go. Where would everybody like to go? Completely up to you.
I mean,
Yeah.
we need shopping first, maybe?
How fast can you move as I look towards the mushroom?
20 feet.
So you're speaking in my head.
Yeah.
Get out of my head, you fungal bitch. Speak.
I want to throw up on me.
Still speaking in my head. Speak.
Syndra kind of looks at you and goes, I don't think it has a mouth.
As I go to pick it up.
And then she looks and goes, is it rude to call you it, or is it something else?
So I go down and really look at it and just start poking at it with the Allen key. It's like, oh, it doesn't have a mouth. That's kind of fucking weird.
You need to leave them alone. Just because they're smaller than you doesn't mean you can pick on them.
I'm asking to see if they can, like, walk and keep
One of
pace
the
with it
larger
before
people
they
come
get
just pick them up.
I would implore you to.
I'm
to
being
leave them
nice in a horrible way.
Well, I'm not sure they want to talk to you very much because you threw up on them.
That's also a fair point. Right, hold on. And then I go back over to the penguin and I take off its head. It's actually hollow inside. And it's actually about the same diameter as the mushroom. And it's like, you could hop in the penguin if you want to keep up with us.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, so Grace can climb into the top of the penguin. The penguin can move 30 feet, same as all the rest of us. So we don't have to lose pace.
Okay.
No worries. You are
And
not
you
in
can
any
communicate
rush.
with the penguin as well.
You are not in
'Cause
any
you can
rush
speak in mind.
where to go.
So you can walk with the penguin. You are now a
Okay.
mech.
Oh, now a penguin. Mech. Nice.
You are
Yeah.
now a penguin mech.
As long as you don't leave any dirt in there.
We go to the temple first. It's on the way to the market, isn't it?
I was going to
Temple-
say I wouldn't mind paying,
Temple over
paying a
here?
visit to the temple to see
Temple,
what they
yeah.
have to offer.
Everybody in agreement to the temple?
Mhm.
So everyone
Go.
begins their slightly brisk walk to the temple. With the new help of the small penguin mech suit, everyone is able to keep up with it and get in there without too much fuss in about 10 minutes. It doesn't take too long for everyone to wander over. As you enter into the temple room, you hear a small bit of bickering and shouting, as in the center of the room there is 3 more hooded figures that are sort of crowded around someone who looks more of high esteem, more in charge, as they are kind of attempting to roughhouse him without actually roughhousing him and making physical contact with him, as he is quite important and they do not wish to actually get arrested, pretty much. What would everyone like to do?
Can we am I able to hear what they're saying, or can I hear any
Absolutely.
conversation?
Trying to think.
Pers-
Yes, can you roll a
Perception.
perception check? If anyone else wants to try and hear what they're saying, you are more than welcome to try as well.
Yeah, I do have a negative due to perception, so we're gonna.
Are we going to
Right.
do everyone roll or advantage rolls? Like give him aid?
Well, the only reason I'm letting everyone do it is because literally everyone's walked in at the same time and everyone can hear them kind of bickering.
Okay.
Not 20.
and nat
from-
20.
Nice.
Ew.
Are we doing curses for nat 20?
No.
No, you're not doing curses. for nat
These are
20.
the non-hearting
Same
curses.
thing with Ian. If from the last campaign, if someone does manage to roll 3 nat 20s in a row, I will give them something special, like what Ian gave to me.
Ed.
Is Glub still hiccuping?
The mushrooms
a little
sitting on
bit.
top of the penguin.
She's
It's like a
still-
rave penguin.
Just gonna clink a metal every time she hiccups.
There's no squeaking from my metal, I tell you what. That's well built.
But as you can all hear, you slowly approach, and they haven't noticed you just quite yet. As the three of them are poking and prodding at the thing, and they are quite yelling at them, asking whether or not the temple has seen a man known as... I can't remember what his name was. Where did I put it? Artrius Simba. The priest continues to say that he has not seen him. No one has seen him for the past 2-3 months, from what they can tell. And they keep getting a little bit more violent the more they go. And one of them looks as though they're about to get a tiny bit more violent. Would anyone like to kind of, as you slowly approach, one of them slowly does see you. They look over and they see the large group of people, and they begin to tap each other on the back and look over and go, fine. And they all disengage away from the priest and go, fine, we'll deal with this in another way, as they all kind of groan out all sulky and all angry looking as they walk past you. You can tell that one of them really wants to try and shove you, but the person that's closer to them is green, so they're not going to try it.
Not happening.
As they all leave, the priest walks over to you and thanks you slightly, being like, "Oh, thank you for walking in when you did. I had a feeling that it was about to escalate a little bit more than I'd like to.
Well, we didn't do much.
What is it that all of you are doing here? How can I help you? Welcome to the Temple of Soon."
Well,
Where's the Temple of Later?
The what?
Temple
No.
of Soon, Temple of Later.
Soon.
Shut up, man, please.
Soon. S-U-N-E.
I know, but all right, whatever.
No, just like
Whatever.
Tough crowd, man. Tough crowd.
all right.
If he is still a priest, I'm expecting something out of him.
Yeah, he just looks at you and goes, I don't know a god known as a Later. Do you serve them, or do you follow that
this
religion?
isn't the place for me. I go back over to the penguin and I start to like make some adjustments to see if I can make it more comfortable for the mushroom. I'm not going to learn the mushroom's name for a while. It's just a mushroom.
The mushroom.
Yeah.
As you all approach, the temple priest does look over and sees Syndra on the corner and goes, "Oh, Syndra, you are back. Where is the rest of your party?" And she kind of puts her head down in a more
Depressed.
way. I didn't want to say depressed. I wanted to try and think of a different word, but I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. And he puts 2 and 2 together immediately, bows his head, and is very sorry for them, but understandably moves the conversation on as quickly as he can so that it doesn't get too awkward, and asks the rest of you, if you are here with Syndra, you must be attempting to do a similar mission to what she was. If that is the case, I have a couple of presents for the rest of you, that might help you. And he gestures over to one of the other priests, and they come over with a large tray, and on each tray is 1 lesser potion of healing for every person of the party. And he gestures towards you, goes, "I wish I could give you more, but as of right now, this is the best that I can give you."
Priest, can I ask, what did we walk in on with those hooded figures? Why were they?
They're just some ruffians that have appeared nearby on one of the pirate crews. They keep asking about a man that came in here about 3 months ago. His name was Atreus Simba. I don't understand. His name seems to be bubbling around the city quite a while, and for some strange reason we can't locate him, and they just are getting more and more violent. a couple of people actually ended up getting incredibly injured when they didn't give them the answers that they wanted. As far as we know, he came in here 3 months ago, asked about a particular set of ruins deep in the forest, and seemingly was never seen again. And now, for the past month, people have been coming and going, asking where he is.
Okay, and these ruins in the forest, what are they? Where are they? Do you know?
They were just one of the older gods of this region, the one that smited down the curse with no name. He had a small temple that seemed to be dedicated to him somewhere in the forest. It hasn't actually been found in about 100 to 200 years. No one remembers where it is. All we know, it is somewhere in the deep recesses of the forest. We gave him a small map that might help him on his journey, as he did give a sizable donation to help us continue our funding. We do not understand. He never asked or explained why he was going there. We did question, but he just seemingly went that it was his purpose to find this place, and left before we could really interrogate him or ask him any interesting questions that he might have answered. Although I have a feeling he might have just dodged the question entirely.
Were there any remnants of any notes or anything like that may put you in the right direction, or in
There
some direction?
is a couple of the leftover. 1 second, and he gestures over to another one of the priests and whispers some stuff to him, and he runs off into the more library-focused area and goes, "I've just fetched one of my priests to give you a copy of one of the same maps that we got for him. If you'll just wait for 1 moment." Do you have any other questions while he is away?
So how long precisely would you say he has been gone without returning?
Precisely 3 months, 8 days.
3 months, 8 days.
And he survived with nothing, no help, on his own.
Seemingly completely on his own. He didn't have an entourage. He didn't have any protection of any kind. He did have a sword on him and walked around as though he did know what he was doing, but the wildlife of this area is relatively dangerous from time to time, especially with the recent outbreaks of more terror-induced wildlife that seem to be appearing more and more.
Would you say, were there any changes in his behavior at all leading up to the last time you saw or spoke with him?
I only spoke with him twice. He came in one day and asked for as many notes as we could. We said we'd look for him. He came back the day after. He collected the notes, and we didn't see him again. And seemingly everyone is getting pestered about him. Everywhere that he went, people have been asking where he went. I think he stopped off at the Executioners Guild to make a quick bet to make some extra money before he left, but other than that, it just seemed like he came and went. He must be certainly important if so many people seem to be looking for him. And one of the other priests comes back into the room, and he gets one of the maps, and he goes, "Here you go." And he hands you the map. I'm just going to grab you it here quickly. And on the map, there is obviously the land of Chult, but it has an area over here which is highlighted. Somewhere in this area.
Right. Scotland.
Yeah, it kind of does. But
Freedom!
over in this area, it is a large kind of circle, which is where the last known remnants where the ruins were.
What does that read? Hisari, is it?
Oh, Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Yes.
UG Bay.
There are no refugees, don't worry.
Still, that's quite some distance to cover.
Don't worry. No.
The land of Chult is quite large, especially considering you kind of have to do it mainly on foot. There are small rivers that you can use boats to travel down, but it is majority on foot.
How long would you say it would take to go to the destination he inquired about?
Probably 7-8 days walk, maybe 6 to 5 if you had boat transport. Some of the rivers. If you want my personal recommendation, the amount of people that have questioned about this fellow, I would recommend you just stay as far away as possible. He just seems to be more trouble than he's worth. As he hands you the final map, and he goes, anything else that I can help you people with? Or
there's no more questions for me. I'm sure we will discover more clues about this person as we continue our journey around here.
And Sindra,
you said you had some items for us.
Yeah, he handed each of you a lesser potion of lesser healing each.
Perfect.
That he gave you to that earlier.
In the meantime, the top of the penguin now has a seat and 2 little robotic arms that the mushroom can now move the penguin's arms. Make sure that if they're reaching for something, they can grab it with the penguin arms and not have to dismount.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm sure
gonna forgive you.
Here, like, just chilling.
Fair enough. Where would everybody like to go next? There is a couple of major points of interest. There's the Merchant's Ward, where if anyone needs to go and buy something quickly. Executioner's Pit, if you need to go make some extra money. If anyone wants to go to the harbour area to talk to the harbour master or look around if you want to try and find any of the unsavory individuals, or the Red Bazaar if you wish to find anything else.
I want food. I say as we're walking out. I'm just hungry. Like, what time of the day is it? What's the weather like?
It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and a relatively sunny day, with small amounts of clouds in the sky, but nothing major.
Is there anyone like walking around me, like local guards, anything?
Once you exit you want to be still in the temple, or you're out on the main road?
I do not want to be in a temple anymore. The fuck religion.
So as you begin, I'm guessing you walk out of the temple and you move this way down into the Merchant's Ward. The street becomes a little bit more packed as you see people walking up and down. Some with like carts full of their goods, or others carrying baskets, and people going about their daily life as best they can.
I go and poke one of the people in the lane. It's like, I'm looking for a restaurant with outdoor seating. A great day. Where can we go?
And he kind of looks at you and goes, outdoor seating. There's a wonderful restaurant down there, about 3 doors down, called the Tavern's Lid. It's a lovely place. It's relatively cheap. You can get a full meal for 2 silvers.
Do they have good drink and mushroom food? So I don't know what doesn't have a mouth.
He looks down and sees the mushroom and becomes a little bit questionable, but still doing his best to be as nice and polite as possible, and goes, I'm not super sure. You would probably have to ask the staff.
I'm guessing soil works. Like, just put it in a plant pot and it'll suck.
I assume so. There's plenty of dirt around. I don't think they have dirt specifically for mushroom people. I didn't think mushroom people existed. And he kind of looks down at you and goes, are you even alive?
Okay, right. So there's one other thing I can do. There is a magical tinkering I can do where I make a tiny object, right? It can make a static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. Now, if I give this to Tubble, whatever the fuck, if I give it to Tubble, can it make the 25 words of text in like the Microsoft Word like art style? Do you know, with like the cascading words, like the really horrible looking ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the Microsoft Word, like, you're a star, that kind of writing.
Word art, yeah.
Word art.
Can we do that? Can that be a way for the mushroom to like communicate to a group outside of ourselves, so we try to keep the thoughts in our own heads?
Absolutely.
It's if Grace
Yeah.
is
I am gonna, like-
word art the world.
Sure.
Oh, that's great.
Okay,
We can
cool.
give it a
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna give her one of the magical tinkering objects then. So that's
I'm gonna
one of them down.
ask.
Word art.
There's
What's
a
it called?
lot
I'm trying to think
so-
of like a quick, like for the one and only role that I'm gonna ask to make sure she understands how this works. Would it be Arcana or would it be performance?
No, literally, it's just like an object she can like communicate with. So because she speaks in her mind, she can immediately communicate with it because it's two magical
Interesting.
effects.
Yeah, I know. I'm just because it's the first time they're doing it. I want to see how well they adjust to the first time.
Well, there's like typos in it, is it?
Yeah, so that way if it comes out like a dyslexic mess, or if it's just a jumble of words, and he kind of looks at it and goes.
It's just a jumble of letters.
Noises.
So, can you roll? I'm gonna go performance.
I would
So
say
that way-
performance for that one. For like a first time use, yeah, performance.
Yeah, everything else I'll be fine, but yeah.
Which one? Which one did you go with? It has to be that one.
Yeah, in general chat. No, like, is that not the kind of one we're going
Yeah,
for?
that's what it would look. That's it's gonna look like in the future, but I just want to do it for the first time.
Right. So type out a sentence to see what happens.
Depending on the outcome of your roll, it'll fuck up the sentence.
Wait, what? What do I have to do?
Type out
So-
a sentence in chat. Or
Just type a
roll,
sentence in chat and then roll performance.
Okay, right.
And remember, this person is basically just asked, like, poked you and gone, "Is it even alive?"
I just saw the cogs in her brain move. I'm scared.
Are you typing
I know
roll
what I'm
20
doing.
chat, are you?
No.
No.
Should probably do that.
This is gonna take time.
No, you just
Fine.
write a sentence. You don't have
Just
to
like
do
a
the
quick
word art.
sentence of like
Put
what
it
you
in
would
the-
what you would respond with if someone asked if you would.
covered. So
Are you
this
being
is what
rolled
you're
on
this is what you're going to attempt here. It's in general or in game chat of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Periscope.
yeah.
I am Glub Tubbus.
Okay. We'll do that for now, but
Yeah. So I need you to roll thingy.
No.
9. So it does come out. It is blue, but it is backwards. So he looks at it and goes, "Where?"
L2.
What? And kind of looks.
L2
He looks
Tubbus.
incredibly confused.
Bulge. You straight up wrote bulge.
But-
L2 subut bulge my eye.
He's just like, is it attempting to speak? And he kind of looks to like, he looks to like the other members of your party, like, what the heck? But and he does eventually. He's like,
Can we
I'm
see
not
it the
quite
right way
sure.
around, since we're all like in a line, like we can look at it and it's in the right way around.
To everyone else, it is backwards as well.
Okay, she just fucked it. All right, never mind. Gracie fucked it.
So he just goes.
Great, the best.
Beside, I mean, again, I don't know. I'm going to ignore that, but yes, if you do want some food, there is a lovely place down there.
can I do that anytime? Can I just do a performance roll and then to like a group just project an image
No,
above my
from
head?
now I'll just let you project the thing, and I just wanted to do it the first time because I thought it would be funny.
Oh, this is
Okay.
gonna be something.
It's just like, what do you think? Fuck.
Anyone else want to talk in Microsoft Word clip art?
It's sparkly writing. Fuck.
You want sparkles, boy? Okay, let's get some sparkles.
But
Oh,
do you
no,
do you wish to go to the small place to get some stuff to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk down the street, and before you stands a restaurant with a couple of seats on the outside, known as the Tavern Lid. You can go inside and order yourself a meal if you want. For the normal kind of meal, which is just normal vegetables, bread, small bit of meat, it is 2 silvers with a small bit of ale on the side. If
Oh,
again, if you do wish for soil, plant
Don't
yourself into
worry,
the
I'm just
ground,
gonna
I
rob
guess.
one of the potted plants and just put it beside the mushroom and
Yeah,
go, just
so can you do sleight of hand to grab one of the
I'd
potted
rather not do
plants?
sleight of hand. Can I just do it more braciously and just grab it? No.
Just
Alright,
look
Oh
at-
yeah,
cool.
okay. The owner kind of looks at you and goes,
It's
"What
good,
are you
it's good
grabbing
for
the
It's
plant
good
for?"
It's nutrients. Don't worry about it.
And he sees the mushroom person kind of sitting there and go, I mean,
I'll roll a persuasion. I don't want to roll a sleight of hand.
yeah, just go for it.
Can I ask as well, like, do we know what Glub eats? Or
Kinda.
can we is there something we can
Kinda.
roll for that?
Oh, you literally beat my roll by 1 because I was gonna roll.
That
Plants,
He
don't
looks at
worry.
you and goes, "Well, yeah, I guess a mushroom would know what he wants to eat more than I would." So he goes about it. And he's like, "What about everyone else? Would everyone else just like the normal meal?"
I'll take
Yeah, I'll
normal
take
meal.
one.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
take one.
Would you like to pay as a group, or do you wish to all pay individually?
Syndra is gonna pay.
And she goes, "I am."
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You're a treat. You brought us all here. You made us get sick and
Your
teleported to you.
treat.
She goes, "Oh, okay," and she places enough for everyone plus herself for a meal, and goes, "Okay." I was originally gonna offer to buy you some of the stuff in your merchant stuff, but okay, I'll pay for the meal.
We fucked it, man.
Yeah, we don't know what we're buying. I could buy fucking string to kill myself.
So after a small wait, plates are brought out towards you with a small portion of meat, some vegetables, a couple of small potatoes, and a large glass of ale for everyone that wants one. Or if you do not want ale, there is water provided.
Perfect.
While you're here, does anyone wish? Syndra asks the group. While we're getting food, does anyone have anywhere else in the place that we wish to go before it starts getting dark? I already have
A room for us.
I already have settlement for you for the night. One of my merchant friends has offered to hold everybody for the night while we get settled.
Did we still want to go to the merchant's ward after this?
You are currently in the merchant's ward. You are
Oh.
just in one of the restaurants.
Called you a dumbass.
You are literally here.
So we can do shopping if we need to.
There is shopping to do. You can explore the harbor. You can explore the executioners. There's some entertainment if you want to go there. There's a couple of other temples if you want to go have a look at them. What else is? Well, there's a couple of other spots. There's a fucking a dump if you want to fucking throw some stuff out if you don't need it. There's a couple of other warehouses, the major dry docks, kind of parts of the harbor.
Can I
The
ask
big
what
main.
happens to the potted plant after Grey sucks on it?
The soil eventually just dries up into what you would see
Is it
on the ground.
noticeable though, or do I have to like water it while she's in there?
It is a slow progression, but during the course of the meal, you may want to just kind of go like a little.
If I pour ale into it, is that going to get the mushroom drunk?
Are you gonna pour ale into the
I'm
thing?
staring at the potted plant, just like,
Just like I could do it.
Is there any spirits in the house?
There is some available if you wish to buy one, unless you have some on you.
Well, I want to buy a bottle of spirits anyway.
Okay, one bottle of spirits will be 3 silver.
I want the highest alcohol content with the lowest price. 3 silver.
That'll be with the highest, so that will be 5 silver.
5 silver. Okay.
And he gives you a bottle about yay big, which is
absolute vodka or like.
No, it is clear and it has a skull on the front of it.
Wait,
He has
That's
given you
nice.
absinthe.
Before anyone goes, he's trying to kill all of us. I'm literally using this to clean metal, and it's part of the tinkering.
He has given you absinthe, is what he has given you.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely
Nice.
pouring a capful into the potted plant to see what happens to Grace.
Okay, well.
nice.
Absinthe? I
uh,
was gonna say if you poured the ale in, that would have been a bit nicer, but
I'm doing best because I'm a smith. I want to figure
I
out
was
what the
gonna say,
biology is like.
did you vocalize that you were gonna pour you wanted to
No.
pour ale in? Okay,
No.
Can
I
I
did
get a
not.
perception check of anyone who wishes to check to see what he's doing with this potted plant
Yeah,
and the mushroom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Everyone make a perception
Perception,
check.
Fucking bastard.
I really hope everyone gets that once.
Shut up.
13, 12.
Not 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're
Why do you
good.
have to roll deception to try beat that?
Because there's a nat 20. No, I was gonna say you could, but now unless you roll a
I
nat
get a
20, if you get a nat 20, I will let you. But if you do not,
I mean,
Oh
I
my
rolled a nat
fucking
20
God.
technically.
no, it is still a nat 20. But both Alara and Saracen look over at you as you potentially pour the kappa, and do you wish to just go, stop that?
I'll just call it to
As-
Whizzlebee just being like, what are you doing?
And he kind of freezes and goes,
Do I not get to do this?
considering
Lauren goes,
considering
"Do
you
wanna
are
see
the
me
one
get
that is
drunk?"
currently getting alcohol poured into you at the moment, Grace, do you want to
I
say
know,
anything to this man?
Yeah, I'm staring and like showing the bead of alcohol's right at the tip. I'm staring at Saracen and I'm going like, do you want to see a mushroom get drunk or not?
I'd rather you didn't compromise the little one in any way possible.
Here, mushroom.
Also, just going
do
to
you
point out
wanna
the
get
fact that
drunk?
she is this mushroom is 16 years old.
Oh no.
I would also like to say,
Oh no.
do we know what it is, right? We all know what
It is alcohol, and he has gone. Eh?
It's potent
Yeah.
alcohol.
If it's
affecting
absinthe,
poison.
right?
Yes.
Well, absinthe is actually derived from plants.
Isn't she immune to poison as well?
It's
She is immune to poison. I just wanted to see if anyone would do it.
Oh.
she is immune to poison. If he had done anything, nothing
Can I
would
get a
happen.
show of non-mushroom hands?
I think it's probably the
Who wants to
safest
see me do this?
alcohol. We should ask the mushroom. What
Oh,
does,
hands.
I did
what
ask
does-
Yeah.
what does
mushroom, and the
Glub
mushroom
think?
didn't
Do we
show any
have the
word art.
opinion of the mushroom?
I didn't get any word art
Grace,
back.
what do you think of the current situation?
I feel like possibly a little drop could have fell on me, and I wasn't aware at all. I'm just sitting in my soil, enjoying my
So-
nutrients.
Let's
She's
just say
tried-
a small drop fell from the cap and landed in the soil. To you, just felt like spicy water. Nothing extra.
And then I'm a little
Completely
bit
no
thirsty.
effect.
Oh, she's
completely
white.
Not even a
no
little
effect.
bit thirsty.
It just felt like you were drinking water that had a small bit of salt in it. It has completely zero effect
He's
on you
showing the white
Okay,
use salt
alright.
and spice. This white
because you are completely immune to poison.
Okay.
See,
Uh,
nothing
anyone
happened,
else-
guys. He's
So
not
I
white
don't really
enough.
care because
No,
I
you
wasn't
literally,
harmed.
you literally just think, oh, thanks for the water.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to do something nice. Yeah.
So that like you're looking at everyone else, kind of going, why are you stopping him from doing that? I need the water. Like, bruh.
And I probably felt like that
African.
when he threw up on me as well. So-
okay, that's got like a bunch of other chunks of stuff in there, so I don't think that one.
That was just
Never
weird.
gonna be not a thing.
I'm not
But
feeding you like a baby bird where I chew your food up for you. Like,
does
sorry, you
anybody
want
have?
some monkey? Like, the fuck?
Sindra is in the corner of the table eating her food, staring at this person attempting to, what they can only believe, attempt to get one of their members drunk, and kind of just looks at them and goes,
I'm not trying to get it drunk. I'm wanting to see what affects the mushroom under chemicals because it is pure biology. Like, we're all humans and can deal with other shit. That's a mushroom, man. Fuck. The name is science.
oh god. But she then, she finishes her meal, and everyone else eventually finishes theirs. And
we
you
get
all
lagged going that far.
No, that was you potentially throwing up.
No,
As
that
of
was the
right now,
teleport
you are.
thing. Do we get jet lag from traveling that far? Like, is there like time zones?
No, because it's not. You're just done.
I know, but like you're like still traveling a certain amount of distance. Is like, does the sun's rotation change based on where we are, or is the world flat? Is the world
I mean,
flat?
you walk
God's
into the
planet
palace from where you were, and the sun was like barely coming up, and you've landed in this place, and it's suddenly midday. That's as far as you know.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna be jet lagged. Right?
We're just not
you
gonna be
wouldn't be jet
tired.
lagged. You'd just be like slightly less awake than normal.
I'm just wondering if I want to go for a quick nap. You know, not to get so argumentative about it. Taking care of my mental health here. Just trying to fucking prosper and moisturize. You know what I mean?
Sake.
Demure, mindful.
Don't.
I've
Nothing
killed
demure.
them. I've literally killed them. Okay,
But
so what are we doing? Do you want to go and go shopping? You want to go shopping? As I look at the
you are still
Thelia
in the
Boolox.
merchant's ward. There are plenty of shops to choose from normal consumable ones to more sufficient general use. There is a more higher class area down over. If you wish to find more magical things, it will be in the market ward over here near the Red Bazaar. But if you want more general goods, the merchant ward is where you would want to go.
Okay.
So I look at Mrs. Boolox. Well, Mrs. Boolox, what are you looking for?
I'm not sure what we need. I just wanted to see, what was available to us. Maybe some things to make medicine or things we might need on our journey.
Right, medicine, journey, consumables.
Maybe
Okay,
snacks.
medic. Snacks.
And they said about a lot of animals. Maybe some that won't be as friendly. So maybe we need something that maybe can distract them or maybe
Sandra also
favor us a
pipes
little
up.
bit.
She goes, if you want to know more about the wildlife, down in the Red Bazaar area, there is someone that works, who knows quite a lot about the wildlife, and he has made a small journal about some of the more dangerous and potentially poisonous wildlife. There is a book. We did have one of those, but unfortunately it was not on me when I returned.
Maybe we should get one of those then. That could be helpful.
Yeah, sounds good.
We need a journal, we need medicine stuff, we need potions. Green and dark grey, what do you want?
Saracen
What, like-
is my name.
I've said it once, I'll never say it again.
Mm-hmm. Is that right?
You can keep at me, it's not going to change what I said.
In any case, I'm not in the market for anything specific. I would probably just want to see what they have. More produce.
I think you need a toothbrush and some toothpaste. That breath is agonizing, my bro. Let's go.
I don't remember asking for your opinion on my breath, but okay.
As he covers his mouth a little bit. Quick check.
Should probably get a comb for that beard.
So Ian's the one that's going to get shoved in a chimney and
Nice, man.
touched down to this session.
We're all friends here, guys. We're all friends.
Of course.
I can hear someone in the background going, "Speak for yourself."
See, he'll never know if it's the skin color or his name I'm actually calling him.
Maybe you
God.
talking
Green. Yeah, green.
Yeah,
That-
yeah. What? Fuck up. Yeah, what do you want? Like? I'm looking for maybe. Well, I think the bazaar. I think I want to go get the journal is the main thing. So
Do you want to go get the journal with dark grey then? And I'll take Thelia Boolox and mushroom with me, and we'll go get some potions and medicine. Because we're
does
healers.
Boolox-
You're not really a healer.
Just bollocks.
Does Boolox not want the book as well though? No, for the.
I mean, we can
Animals?
share. I can.
As long-
you
as
want
long
the
as you have
money
at least
for
one.
it, or
Okay, I'll go get the journal. Come, orc.
You can bring Cinder with you as well to make sure you know where you're going, because we're in the merchant's ward, so it'll be
Yes.
easier for us to.
Before you three leave, so who's leaving? So Sindra, and the two
Green and
half-orcs,
Dark
correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she mentions to the three of you guys, and she goes, I will take them to the Red Bazaar. Once you have finished shopping, an attendant of mine will potentially come and meet you. I have asked her to look out for a mushroom, a small man, and a normal human. So she will hopefully be able to know who you are and see where you are. Her name is Kalua. She runs the. She
I'm gonna
runs.
butcher that.
Yeah. Here you go.
just as you're speaking Maori.
Kalua. There you go. And she
Where did he type that?
Aloha.
Huh?
Where did he type that?
The D&D
Into
Beyond.
the Roll20.
Roll20.
Oh, sorry, I zoomed up. Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah.
And she runs
Wow.
she runs the main gladiator building over here.
Gladiator.
Yes.
Gladiator.
She will bring you back there once the
Remember that
main
show,
thing is
no?
over.
Yeah.
They had the big foam fucking jokes.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Bruce Jerry. I love that show.
fuck's sake.
Did you ever watch that show, Weep?
What?
The gladiators, when they had they had big foam yokes, they were standing on platforms, used to absolutely whack each other. No? Panny, you used to watch gladiators, right?
All I can think of is
Uh,
Wipeout with fucking
I
punching.
don't know, like Gladiators, the show where they
Oh,
like
Gladiator.
gladiator things and they
Shit.
fought with like massive
That was
foam.
the shit back
battle
then. That
things.
was amazing.
don't remember it.
Did you watch it, Ben? Yeah,
I did.
wasn't it great?
It was
Well,
hilarious.
we'll get a screenshot for you as the gladiators.
Oh god.
Gladiator, it was so good.
It's so-
Oh, I'm so old. Yeah, British TV show Gladiators.
Yep.
It was these freaks. I'll put it in the game chat again. They even have the sticks in the photo.
What the hell?
There it is, yeah.
You watched that before, yeah? It was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Oh, it's back.
It is, yeah, they brought it back.
Right, see,
Hey,
it's not D&D anymore.
Ian,
Which
Ian,
I'll-
can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Ian, can you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, I can. I am.
Do it.
Oh, here we go. The first
Oh yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Gladiator stays, motherfucker.
Yeah, there you go.
When
The
you
small
do.
stone from under his foot has no effect on him as he walks forward, as he kicks it ahead of him with delight.
Boy.
Gladiator.
Who are you going with first, Weeb? Are you going with me and the
So-
girls, or
Considering you are already in the Merchant's Ward, Sindra walks off with the other two half-orcs towards the bottom half of the city, towards the Red Bazaar, and you three head towards into whichever shop you think piques your interest first, and you three are first.
so I'm going to send the penguin off, and I'm going to let the mushroom point where we're going.
Okay.
Point the way.
Well, I've just realised I don't have anything that can carry water. And I feel like water's quite important to me.
Yeah?
So if I can get something like a bottle or...
I can't remember what the word for it is. The one with-
Yes.
In flask.
That one. Not like so one of the more general stores that would sell like bottles and small canisters.
I have a flask in my bag of holding. If one is wanted.
If you
They
want to give it
usually
to her,
cost,
or if
like-
you want.
No, I could probably make one.
If you want to make one, or if they want to get one now, just to hold them over until you can make it.
Yeah, so are you communicating that that's what you're looking for with us?
Get the word
Yeah.
out.
So I'm going to say I can make you one, or they cost 2 silver usually.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you
Um,
want to go spend some money.
I do have a water skin in my backpack as well.
That's the
Let's say,
word, that's
yeah,
what
you're
you-
able to get a water skin as well.
Hmm.
The water skin can hold 4 pints of any liquid. So.
Yeah, I do have one of those already. If we needed something immediately.
Okay, as long as people are carrying water, then I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, if you wanted your own, I'm sure our friend could make you one.
I can make a flask easy.
Maybe give your penguin a backpack.
It's
Yeah.
not. It is not the mushroom. I stare at you. It is not the mushrooms penguin. It is my penguin. His name is Percival.
I said the penguin, and it's a
His
shared
name is
penguin now.
Percival. Okay, it has a name.
Okay. Well, maybe Percival can get his own backpack.
As he turns and salutes you, and just kind of starts trotting off again. It it does understand everyone. It can only speak with me or telepathically with things. So it can speak to Mushroom. Because that name is impossible. I'm not gonna lie. Glub, Tubbus, Wepple is
Just
absolutely.
glub!
Yeah, I know, but it's absolutely diabolical. Like it is too many syllables. Right, how much gold did I spend again? I spent 7 silver, wasn't it?
You
On
didn't
the-
spend any because Syndra, you
I
got some.
vodka or the absinthe.
Oh, yeah, the alcohol. No, that was 6. 6 silver.
6 silver. So that will leave me with.
You have
4.
plenty of money.
If it's just us three and there's nothing that we really need shopping, can I put a word out above my head again?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Type it.
Okay.
Type it into the
Also,
Roll20 so
can
we
I just ask, were we supposed to add 50 gold, right? We got that from the king.
Yes, you got 50. Each of you 50 gold.
Nice.
Can the mushroom carry 50 gold?
I'm sure it has a bag of some kind that
Doesn't have a mouth.
Some stuff.
Just eats it.
It doesn't have a mouth. Just absorbs it through its skin.
Just,
He just places the coin on its
You-
face
top
and it
of
just
its
eventually
head.
just.
just
It's in the top of its head. You shake and you hear the jingling going.
it's like the Niffler
It's a
frog
walking,
from
talking
Fantastic
piggy
Beasts.
bank.
What else is in here?
Reason I can't copy and paste, sorry.
Copy and paste.
Fine.
Also, while you're typing out your word thing that's going to appear in front of us in a couple of seconds, what were you looking for again? I have to try to remember everyone's names. Thelia, Boolox.
Just Thelia, it's fine.
Just Thelia.
Thelia.
Oh,
TH.
Tuts.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Panny's eyes. You immediately looked
Don't
at
do it
me.
to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
I'm not doing Tuts in the
The amount of con saves you're gonna have to fucking roll.
I'll stop.
So I was.
Sorry, go on.
There you go.
No, it's fine. Go on.
I was
Because
looking
I'm
for
pointing
something-
somewhere.
Oh, you're pointing somewhere. Big long mushroom stalk appears.
You can have a look where they're pointing, but
No, speak. It's fine.
I was gonna say I want to get something maybe for the group, whether it's individual items or something that a piece of something we can all have. That's like almost like something for protection. Whether I have to imbue it with magic myself or if we can buy it with magic already. I'd like to get something almost like it can serve as a beacon if anyone's in danger if we split off, or if they need protection in that moment and things like that. If that's possible.
So you. So I look you dead in the eye and go, "You want to make a flare?"
In a way, like a magical flare, like something you can wear. maybe
That's my area of expertise. I make things.
Well, can you make a magical little crystal that we can have one each of?
I can make you a metal ball, and it
Metal
will
ball.
show either a message, smell. Obviously, you've seen the lovely word art that has appeared from our globs, and it also shows light, so you can throw it in the sky. I can make a certain color light for each of us.
I'm just not sure if we have to split off in the forest. I don't know how we'll find each
How
other.
high can you throw a 1 kg ball?
Not very high.
You can throw a 1 kg ball pretty high. Mushroom might have a little bit more difficulty. But you
That's
can
why
do
I'm
it.
thinking something like a crystal that
The
maybe you
equivalent of
can
throwing like
wear.
a baseball.
Something that you hold and it will send like a little signal to the other people.
That would be. Wait, hold on. Don't you?
We don't want
Looking at
another.
you, can I see what weapons you have?
I think so. We don't want another situation like poor Syndra where she's the only one with an escape. Or the
You
only
don't
one
think
that
that's
has a way
suspicious?
to...
Well, look,
Well.
Boolox. Also, fungal bitch, get out of my brain again. Fuck, I hate when people talk in there. MySpace. I hate magic. It's do you ever see the Vine of the spooky bitch one?
Back up.
Back off, you
Yeah.
spooky bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. It was a back off, you fungal bitch.
Back.
Actually, wait. Did we ever find out if Glub is male or female?
Or
Mushrooms have
non-binary.
genders, or are they just like
No.
asexual?
They're just mushrooms.
Asexual.
They're just
Like, do
fungus.
Non-binary.
pollinate yourselves? Like, aren't mushrooms like
Yeah.
a mold?
They just
Glub doesn't
grow-
have a gender, no.
They just grow
Okay.
off the tree, I guess.
So he said.
Can you roll a con save for that joke?
Not me.
Yeah, DM con save. I'll come up and punch you in the mouth if you roll low.
I wasn't making a joke.
They grow on trees.
Yeah. off the roots of trees.
It's a mushroom.
Yeah,
I think he made a joke without realizing he made a joke.
I guess I did.
Terrifying to me.
I didn't even mean to.
Geneva suggestion in about 2 minutes.
Mustard? How about mustard gas?
We have enough mustard
Go,
gas.
my child soldiers!
So, right, you want to make a flare. That'll be expensive.
You think?
Yes. Like, I could make very small ones that would do the job, but look, me and you are the healers anyway.
Mm.
Like,
So
so
then we
we're...
would just have to split off.
Like,
if
the
we're
best thing
going
we can
to-
get is healing potions.
Yeah.
We probably need a tent of some sort. I want to get a potted plant that is a foldable one, so you can make it flat and bring it back, so I can constantly get soil for glubs.
Tubba, tubba, tub.
Yeah, we need a lot of water in case we go for long journeys to make sure that glub stays. I look at the mushroom again, moist. That's the right word here.
Yeah.
There
Okay,
is a
we have to make
large
sure that
assortment of rivers, so there is
I don't
plenty
know,
of
but
water
we don't know
you
where
can
we're
get.
going yet. So like, I don't know what journey we're going on. Also, we can't. I don't think. Can we use salt water? There at the mushroom again.
I mean, you put alcohol in there. I'm sure you can get away with salt water.
Yeah, I'm sure I can filter it. I'll be fine.
Okay, you can filter salt
If you,
water.
if you can filter
I mean,
alcohol, I'm sure they can filter salt water.
The soil should filter for them, surely.
I'm gonna write down take out a little notebook. Do you know one of those flip ones, like a noir detective? Like mushroom, alcohol equals spice, salt equals sour? Question mark.
What equals sweet?
Sugar.
Sour.
That's not a hard one. Sugar equals sweet. Like,
What? Just sugary water? Just here you go. Just like
Yeah,
that guy from the
come
Men in
on.
Black. Just like,
it's
oh.
literally a Shirley Temple, or sorry, a positive church. Copyright reasons. Sorry, that was a bad one. Positive church. So okay, then put back my notebook. Okay, so we need to get camping supplies just in case, healing supplies. They've gone to get the journal, and then we have to meet them in the bazaar. So, where were you pointing again? So what shop was Glub pointing towards? Medicine shop.
I think where I wanted to go was a little far, so I can hold it.
No, we're going where you said. So whatever shop, pick a random shop. Did you point left or right?
I pointed right.
Point to
Let's
right.
go
Okay. Right. Give us a random shop there, DM.
You have entered the general store.
I was really hoping it was like a morgue or something.
Welcome to the crematorium.
Random shop.
Yeah, random
No,
shop.
so general store would be like what he's talking about with the tents and potentially a potted plant of some kind if he wants.
Foldable.
Foldable. I don't think you're gonna find a foldable potted plant.
If I can find
don't
like
know what he
a
asked.
metal, can I find a metal plant pot or something of similar
Yeah,
size?
it would cost. It's gonna cost a little bit more than a normal one, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I need to buy metal anyway, constantly.
Yeah.
So can I was like, can I go up to the shopkeeper and be like, "Hey yo, what up though? Scrap metal."
Scrap metal. I have a large portion in the outback. How much do you need?
Whatever's broken and you're going to throw out or you need to get rid of, I'll take as much as I can carry.
I have about, and he shows you like a large kind of like washing basket full like thing of just scrap pieces of metal from like small broken bars to like what you would probably see on like top of sheds that is kind of like a bit bent.
Corrugated
Things like
roofs and stuff.
protruding, yeah, that kind of stuff. And he kind of hands you this and goes, "This kind of stuff. I can hand you all of this. It's just the scrap pieces from leftover projects that I've made for other people."
Yeah, and I need a tent, and I need some rope, some tarp, and I look back at two of them and go, "Do you have a bag of soil?"
Soil. What kind? Just normal everyday soil, or more farming-oriented soil?
I look at the mushroom.
Farming would have more nutrients, but it's probably more expensive.
I mean, would it not be best to just get soil from wherever we are and maybe get would a fertilizer?
So
pot.
if there's high quality grade mushroom, like you know what I mean, we might get some extra effect. So I'm doing experimentation here. You need to master the mushroom.
Also, I have rope. I have 50 feet of rope. If you need that, you don't have to buy that.
It depends on what I want to hang myself from later. So it might be more than 50 feet. Might be a big cliff.
The rooms
One
that you're holding
rope.
in will probably be high enough for you.
All right, that hurt.
Damn.
No,
Damn.
I want a discount for how rude you were.
that was me, not the
Oh, all right, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah.
But
that rope
he
in
looks
this
at you and goes, he looks at you and goes, yes, 10. And he kind of wanders up a tiny bit and goes, okay, how big of a tent do you want? How many people?
2 half orcs, a human, me, and a mushroom. And Syndra is staying with us.
She's
Okay.
staying in. So Syndra is only staying in this part of the city. She will not be accompanying you for most of it, but she will come from time to time, depending on where you're going.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that Badoki knows the answer to that one.
So,
Because you can't tell me. Like, you don't exist.
No, she's not going to stay with us in the forest.
Probably not.
Okay.
But if she needs
she-
to, she can squeeze in.
He looks at you and goes, all right, how about 2 medium-sized tents to kind of share between you?
Yeah, okay. And
How-
are
how-
they...
And what
How
else do you
tall
need?
is medium?
Medium would fit about 3 people, 4 people if you squeezed.
Average sized people or?
Like
Oh.
3 humans would be able to fit in a
Orcs are slightly
medium-sized
bigger,
tent.
so they can have one, and me, you, and the mushroom can stay in the other one.
Okay.
I don't want to sleep with the orcs. They smell. They're orcs. They're orcs.
Well, they can't hear you, so fucking slag them all you want.
Orcs. Where's my spoon at? Orcs. I really want to eat some cereal now.
Fuck's
So how
sake.
much is all that?
In total, everything about 32 silver, please.
Cool. I hand that over, and you can
Do
throw
you
me like
have, and he
yeah,
hands it
silver
over to you. Do you
after,
have anything to hold it, or do you want any bags of any kind?
I literally just open up my bag of holding and go.
And he goes, "Oh, fair enough, sir."
Yeah,
And
throw it in
he
there.
waves you away and wishes you a good day.
I just close it. I do it so they're not looking as well, so they're not actually looking at me. Put it in the bag because I'm very protective of this bag, and I kind of like hide it, and they kind of like don't realize what just happened. That went so quick, and I just zip it up and put it back inside the kind of jacket and zip up the jacket. It's very secure.
Very
Start with a bag of holding. I'm keeping that shit. The fuck do you mean,
Yeah.
Ben? I saw your fucking face. What are you fucking shaking your head for? You shaking your head at me? You fucking stupid ass.
Yeah. Go
A
for
rare
it.
item.
Do you want? Are there any other shops that you wish to go to?
Be nice to me. I'll make you one. So I look back at.
You're the one that's being mean to him.
He was shaking his head like, look at this guy trying to hide his bag, or he's so cool. I have to
Can
try to hide my
I-
bag. Boolox,
ask-
you wanted health potions.
Yeah, anything. What do you have in
Look
stock?
back at the
Also,
merchant.
oh,
HP.
oh yeah. Who would look for stock?
So-
I didn't realize.
So you're asking the store clerk.
Yeah, I
Where will
also
we
wanted
get them, or do
sunflower
they have them?
seeds.
So he looks at you and goes, unfortunately, I do not have any major medicines for sale. I have some minor herbs, but if you want to get potions and the crafting materials for potions, the building just over the road with the yellow roof, it is the more medicine-focused shop. A friend of mine, his name is Jeff, he runs it.
Thank you. Do you also have sunflower seeds?
Sunflowers. Do I have? Let me see.
Oh, I'm about to make a
Here
name
we
for
go.
myself.
And he hands over a bag of sunflower seeds. And he
How
goes,
much would that
that'll be 5 bronze pieces, please.
There we go.
Ooh, I'm about to make a
Thank you
name for
very much.
myself.
Is it funny?
Neko bela gambit.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Whenever I hear the name Jeff, I repeat that quote almost
Jeff.
immediately. Oh, actually, tears in my eyes.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I'm about to make a name for myself.
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Oh,
But
Jesus
is
Christ,
there
how
anything
many
else that you
years
wish
has
to ask
been
the
a
store
meme?
clerk, or are you wanting to head over to the next building?
We'll go over to the next building. I'm happy with
Alrighty.
my sunflower seeds.
So you you exit out of the street and make your way over, not many problems, and you enter in, and a man greets you, and he goes, hello, welcome to your shop. How can I help you today?
Actually, before we do that, can I change my con save to a curse roll?
Depending on how badly things go.
These curses are just like small ones, Weeb. They're not like bad at all. They're just literally.
Oh
for
no,
the-
I'm saying if you do something really dumb, I'm gonna make you do a con save, but if not, I'll do the curses.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I just wanted to see what I would have got anyway.
What was 24?
Instead of being clear, your sweat comes out in the color of the last thing you drank.
There's a lot of Ribena coming out of you.
That's a lot of Ribena. It looks like I'm bleeding.
And it's a sunny
When
day.
you wipe your hand and it's all red, and I'm just like, oh my god,
I'm dying.
I'm bleeding?
I'm dying. Help!
Help!
But you are free to ask the Mr. Jeff anything you want.
Mr. Jeff.
You want to make a name for yourself?
Sorry.
Can I just ask, Whizzlebee, do you have like a herbalist kit or anything like that on you?
I can make any tinkering tool.
So if I just get some basic ingredients, we should be fine. If I wanted to make anything, any potions.
Yes and no. It would still require my roll, because I only have it for an hour. Well, you can assist me.
If she assists you, I'll give you advantage on the rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do that if you want.
Because I have the
So
right
you
tools
just
for the job.
want
So
you just want like the raw materials to make the potions.
Well, yes, it's just like mainly just the herbs. If I need vials and things like that as well. I don't know what.
I'm assuming, Ian, you probably have all the vials that you'd probably need for those kinds of things, wouldn't you?
yeah, they all come in kits. So
Yeah.
once I make the
So
kit, it's fine.
You
If you
just
make a
so he
herbalist
looks
kit,
at you
it's
guys.
all
So you would just kind of need the general herbs, correct?
please.
Alrighty. How much would you like?
How much do we think we're gonna need? I don't know how long we're gonna be.
They said
Oh,
7-8
really?
days worth of travel, right?
That's to get to the other guy. To that one specific man that went missing.
So that's
Like, I'm not going to make decisions on where the party's going. I'm just going to go with the party. So if you think that Orc 1 and Orc 2, or Dumb and Dumber, are going to go towards Missing Man,
Yeah.
Ben's
all-
pissed.
We
Ben's
all
actually
have.
pissed.
We all have.
You
a
two
potion
can
of
decide who's dumb and
healing.
who's dumber.
Dum.
If I
My
need.
favorite color is purple.
Green. Come on, man. His name is Green.
Surely, come on.
That's why he's stupid.
Yes, green.
Yeah.
I'm
His
about to
name is
make
green, but
green
his
for
favorite color's
myself.
purple. But he looks at you and goes, so I can give you enough to make about 10 potions for about 20 silver.
Yeah.
But if you want a bit extra, I can give you enough to make about 20 potions for about 60 silver.
Should get money. I'm asking my friends.
Ask the mushroom. Use are the Herbie bitches.
I don't know what money is, so.
It's in your head when we shake you.
What the brain should be.
I think if we're being optimistic, we'll go for the smaller batch. If that's okay.
Okay, so that's 20 silver. Do you want to pay as a group, or does one of you want to pay on their own?
I'll just pay for it. That's fine.
Fair enough.
I'll give you half for it because that's more expensive than all the stuff I bought. I will be keeping tabs on what the two orcs owe us though if they want to sleep in that tent.
For some reason, I can't remember.
Because you only have gold, so you need to do it like you would do with like notes versus coins.
Okay, so I
You
need
have to
to
balance it
separate
out.
them.
So like add like 20 silver and then minus 2 gold. Because it's 10 to... Yeah, 1 gold is equal to 10 silver. So take away 2 gold, add 20 silver, take away 10 silver, and just leave the other silver there for other small purchases, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And I have to give you 10 silver, which is...
So,
Fucking gold coming out of the thing.
I'm trying to figure it out in my brain. So if I have,
So this is why we see you melt on camera.
I'm suffering.
Literally the Indiana Jones.
can literally
thing
see
with the arc, and you just see Vidoki just
Wait, I'm literally suffering. Help. So I
There's just
have.
1 equals 10 melt.
No, I know, but I forgot. I had 60, right? I must have had 60.
The 1 + 1.
What was I going to say?
Where are you seeing the silver?
Inventory, and then it's the coin. And
I'll show you, hold on.
I
Oh,
have
look,
absolutely
like a turned
nothing.
mushroom.
Oh, bless.
I'll show
But
you.
you
I'll
should
show
have.
you.
You
I'll
got
show you.
50, right? So
No, I have 0 gold.
I had 60 for some
So
reason.
if you go to your inventory, and in the top
Yeah.
right, you can literally give yourself the 50
Oh.
gold.
See here on my screen. I'll share my screen with you for a second there.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
See here, so you can do like, say 1 gold and then remove it, and it'll minus the gold, and then you put in 10 silver and just add the 10 silver, and that equals it out then.
Am I meant to have 50?
You're meant to have 50 gold, so add
Yes.
50 gold.
Alright, thank you.
No butters. What else we need? Just health potions, right?
That is you've got all the materials you want to make the health potions, unless you want
Is
to
there any
make.
there
You
to
did.
buy anyway?
You do remember you did get the 6 from the thingy as well, but if you do wish to buy more, he looks at you and goes, I have a couple for sale. I have about 20
You
lesser,
got 6 health potions?
1 each.
That's 5. Right.
Yeah, one Sindra got one as well.
Oh, fuck Cinder.
He likes the temple priest guy gave you a health potion each for helping you get rid of the 3 ruffians that were messing with him.
I was building a chair.
Sounds like a you problem.
Adding a health potion.
But if you do
Potion.
wish to buy more, there is a small supply.
So just a potion of healing, right? Basic one?
Lesser potion, yes.
Okay, lesser potion of healing. And has everyone added that to their inventory as well?
I hope so.
Can I actually find it when I'm trying
No,
to...
lesser potion of healing isn't on there. It's just potion of healing is the lesser one.
Oh, okay.
It's a grey item. So type in potion, and it's the second one down. It's 2d4 plus 2.
I can...
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I see it. Yeah.
What does he have? 1 for sale or 2 for sale or what?
He has about 8 normal potions of healing for sale, and about 2 greater ones for sale. Each normal potion, about 5 silvers each.
And the greater ones are
Greater ones are 20 each.
20 silver each.
Yes.
I'll take 2 greater ones then.
2 greater healings.
Yep.
He walks over, he hands you the 2 potions. Yes, thank you for your patronage.
Thanks.
Thank you.
He looks over to the rest of you. Is there anything else that I can help you with, or would that be all for today?
I
That
think
will be
that's
all
all.
from us, I believe, unless there's more sunflowers required.
Not just the seeds.
Any dandelions?
Not just sunflower seeds.
Okay. Great.
You need shadow sunflowers from the land of shadows?
I just for snack.
Skadootra, yeah.
No, we're not going down that one. Zaradan, shit!
Shit!
No! Nicholas, stop kissing me!
But,
Wait.
so is that everything that you need for your shopping trip?
I think so. I didn't get the magical
Yep.
crystals. So.
I feel like while I'm in these shops, I will be very inquisitive and like looking around while these conversations are happening, seeing if there's any mushrooms. So, is there any way for me to like? Yes, any like mushrooms for sale?
There will probably be like small medicinal mushrooms for sale on the
Sheep
shop.
animal?
No, I'm just curious because if there was any,
You're going up and hugging them, me like friend.
yeah, then I feel like I'd have to buy them. So
There are
That's
some
up to you.
small like medicinal mushrooms that he would use to make certain ailments to help people around the city.
are they alive? Would I be
They
able to
are-
speak to them?
They are not alive mushrooms. In this case, they would be considered just everyday mushrooms.
they're cultivated differently. So
What? So I'm just magical.
So,
you're
as far
you're
as I can tell
breed.
from the Mycianid races, they grow because they're grown in magical situations. So you are more of a
Right.
magical being.
So a wizard pooed from that magical poo, a mushroom.
No, it could be more just like they're in an environment with a large amount of magic, whether that's from like like a
Enchanted
weapon
forest.
A
or
wizard poo.
yeah, I guess some
Why does it
really
have
wanted.
to be poo?
Would rather
What
be
poo?
would rather be pee or poo.
I mean,
Okay. Let's just say,
no,
for
I'm
example,
not
like
going there.
a certain situation that could have encountered, say, for example, two magical beings encountered each other and had a fight. The residual magic that went into the ground comes into the ground after their fight. Say, for example, comes up and
Stop
as
saying cum. Stop saying cum. It just sounds like the animals are fucking, and then she was born from this leftover cum. Stop saying cum.
no,
Please,
it
go on.
rises to the magic rises to the surface, and as the mushrooms and trees grow, they become like magical trees with like more vitality, that kind of stuff. So you would be kind of like the product of a magical incident or a magical like item in your vicinity that is imbuing the area with magic.
So what's to say these mushrooms that are on sale, that are dried, and that we're using these potions aren't the same?
No, they would literally just be everyday mushrooms that you would plant and just make in the backyard or something.
No funny business.
No
Okay.
fun. Unless someone is in the back with a little magical artifact going, hoping to make little
Sure people
mycelium
know what happened
mushrooms.
here today.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like that was I didn't know my daddy, but I'm sure I shot out his dick ready kind of moment.
Okay, buddy.
Want me to finish that quote now?
Do you guys have anything else that you wish to do?
Should we go to? Is it the bazaar we need to go to?
So, it's just if you guys are finished, so you exit the medicinal shop. The man waves to you, says, thank you very much for your patronage. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as you leave, a large, quite muscular woman walks towards you and points at the mushroom and goes, "Ah, you must be the three," and kind of goes, "Sindra sent me. I'm here to pick you up and take you to the gladiator pit so that you can meet up with your friends. You must, I'm guessing, considering you have the walking and somewhat talking mushroom, that you are the ones I'm meant to be looking for."
I think so, ma'am.
No worries. Alrighty then. Follow me, and I will bring you to the gladiator pit. If all goes well, you're more than welcome to watch the show today. I've brought in a hell of a live one. As you guys walk off past the merchant ward and over to the gladiator pit, which is over here in the corner, we transition over to Green and Saracen and Sindra as you slowly but surely enter the market ward area in the bottom, and before you stands a quite large building with a very deep red roof, and many people coming and going as they speak, talking to different stands. There's stands which sell pottery, stands which sell scrolls, carpets, anything you could ever imagine. There's even someone in the corner selling animals that, from what you can tell, almost anything that you can hope for, you will more than likely see in a place like this. But what you are most likely looking for, which is obviously the journal, Sindra kind of points you in the direction in the corner towards a man who actually has a sleeping dinosaur by his foot. As he walks as Sindra guides you two towards him.
Just kind of lean over to Green, just being like, "Is that what I think it is beside him?"
Yeah, it seems to be. But I gotta tell you, I know it might be dangerous. It could be feral, but I'm glad to be away from that little toe sniffer that was talking the whole time when we were with him.
Sindra looks at you and goes, "That is completely understandable. He is a more strange individual, from what I can see.
But brazen would be the word I would use. Yes.
Sindra walks towards the man. As he steps up, the small raptor-like dinosaur kind of pokes its head up, looks slightly intrigued, but kind of looks back down, not very interested in the surrounding. It seems like it is completely tame. As a man whose name is Drool stands before you, and he welcomes you in with an incredibly large, "Hello, how can I help you, Drool? It's incredibly nice to see you again, Sindra. I see you are back once again. How can I help you today? And with 2 new friends, half-orcs to be precise. How can I help you wonderful people today?"
What race is Gerbil?
He is just a normal man, slightly more well-built. He is more of a noble class, as this is his sort of side gig that he does, as he runs his own sort of... He basically sells dinosaurs as like horses to people that they can ride around. And he...
Not a human. My friend here and I were looking to maybe... Well, actually, sorry. You sell dinosaurs, is it?
Correct. I sell dinosaurs to people whether they wish to simply enjoy the joys of riding around on a dinosaur. I also sell them to the arena. They can sometimes be quite helpful into liven up the party, as fights with a dinosaur can be quite intimidating and quite interesting to watch. But I more outsell them to other people that wish them for more travel-based things. Some people use them for their carts. This little friend of mine has been my companion since I was quite young. But yes, I do sell dinosaurs. Do you wish to buy a dinosaur from me today?
I'm gonna ask, what's the price? What's the amount?
One dinosaur, each one specifically, they range from prices from about 40 gold to about 180 gold. Depending on how well tamed you wished it to be, it will go higher and higher. If you wish to attempt to train it yourself, it will go a bit lower for price, as that is the margin for error.
And are we raising from egg, or will they already be hatchlings?
No, they will be hatchlings. They will be relatively trained to not kill you, but they may still bite.
Understood.
What do you think?
But it is completely up to your choice.
The prices he said were it's quite outside of our budget. It'd be wasteful to spend so much gold when we've only just received it.
Well, 40 gold for a dinosaur sounds...
This is a dinosaur
40.
that is like about the size of a puppy. But
do we have a choice on the species, or does the species influence the price?
The species will, if at the moment, I only have small raptors for sale. But if you do wish to come to my large compound, it's down near more noble areas. I have a lot larger dinosaurs to come for. But unfortunately, I hear you say that it's slightly out of your price range. The more herbivore dinosaurs are a little bit more pricey. The lowest that I can go is about 110 gold.
That's the lowest of any dinosaur, is 110.
That's the lowest I can go of the dinosaurs that I would be able to sell you, and it would probably be able to help you immediately.
Okay.
Considering you're here with Sindra, I'm guessing you're here on a mission, so I don't think you'd have the time to train a dinosaur.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely something to think about, though, for sure.
Can I help you with anything else? I have a wide variety of helpful knickknacks, and whether you wish for snacks for your own pet. I have a wonderful book on the wildlife of the surroundings. I've explored as much as I can of this area and seen as much of the wildlife as I can.
Jesus Christ. Loki's gonna have a stroke.
That book does sound quite intriguing. I don't know about you, Green, but
you would like? Would you both like one, or would you just like one between the two of you, or the three of you?
Well, it depends on the price, doesn't it? What's the
the book itself is 5 gold pieces. That is it.
Okay,
and it's a book. So if you wish, he hands you go.
Just typing.
Oh, yeah.
Shush.
I'm waiting.
He hands you a book called The Wildlife of Chol by Chobel. And it is about 110 pages. So it's quite a hefty book with a large array of wildlife, ranging from small squirrels and rats to the more larger dinosaurs that he would have for sale.
Oh, so
Each
this
with
material-
potential issues that may come from it and how dangerous they might be.
All right, so this is material of your own work.
Yes, I've lived here since I was born. I'm about 38 years of age as of right now. I published this book about 5 years ago, and I am incredibly proud of my work. I've met quite a lot of people because of this book.
Well, I definitely know I would be interested in World War One, but Green, do you think we should have one for the group, or do you think we should play at this one?
I think we should have one each, potentially. But Syndra, since we are helping you in this
Yes.
difficult task, perhaps you could front the bill for these books that you've.
Unfortunately, your gnome friend already used up my privilege of helping, but I will, if need be, I will cover half.
And persuade you to pay them.
If you wanna, you can try.
All right.
Roll to persuade her to
I'm-
try and front the
Saracen
whole
is
thing.
not helping. He's on his own for this one.
All right. Fair. All right. Fuck
Go
it.
Give me
for it.
assistance, bro.
I was gonna pay for my own, but
He can't. Okay. Fair. Fuck on -1 persuasion. Okay.
I made him +2.
All right. Now fuck me wrong. Never mind.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling.
Is that a 1?
That's
It's a
a
natural
2
2.
-1.
It's a 2 minus.
It's
So
a 1.
she kind of looks at you and goes,
100.
"I'll pay for a third of it now."
Okay.
Curse him, damn you.
Yeah, roll up. There you go.
Wait, why am I being cursed?
We're getting a
34.
1. 34.
I didn't get a 1. I got it.
34.
Well, not on that one.
Whenever you need to make a decision, a tiny fiend and tiny celestial appear to hassle you about your choices. Only you can see them.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good curse.
So,
These are
you
just for
gonna-
fun. These are literally just for fun.
Is someone going to do the voice of the fiend and the celestial?
I'll be a fiend on your shoulder.
What?
Fucker.
Come
Are
on,
they gonna be like
pay the whole
tiny
bill.
versions of them? Are they gonna be like tiny versions of Green?
be
but they're
the
just
be the good
big
person.
little
Pay the whole bill.
Well, like if they're evil compared to him, what do orcs hate more than anything else?
humans
Humans, yeah.
naturally.
Wow, bro. Wow.
So one of them's a human, and what do orcs love more than
Wait,
anything
you
else?
know, orcs have a natural hatred towards humans.
Probably just another orc.
Elves, I think, as well, is it?
Elves, yeah, they kind of in general just hate races that aren't them.
Hmm.
But they're
if you guys are
barbaric enough
half
that they're.
orcs,
Oh my
like,
God,
what's
they're
the
British.
other
He
half?
doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't like
God.
people for a different reason. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
So I'd
British.
say- yeah, so I'd say like his devil would probably be like a human of some kind.
It's just me. Just
Yeah.
Ian.
It's you,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yes,
That-
you will now have to potentially you will now have to pay 2/3 of the bill, while she pays only 1/3 now because of your incredible persuasion ability.
And 2/3 of. So that's. What is that?
Fine. So if you want one, do you say you want one each?
Yeah.
Is that one each of the party or one each of the people who are current?
I'm trying to think now. Do we actually need one each?
Probably not.
I think
Probably not.
If you want to only go one, she will pay 2 gold pieces. You will have to pay 3.
So
I can-
150
I-
each.
I can pay for the book. I can pay
Okay.
for the book. I have no problem paying for the book out of my.
So
own
she
money,
gives you a little nod and goes, "Thank you very much." And Joe will goes, "Alrighty then, one book.
So, what is
Here
it,
you go,
5
sir.
5 gold.
Yep, and 5 gold pieces."
Grand. Grand. Here we are.
And he hands over the book and just goes, "Wonderful. Is there anything else that I can get you, wonderful people?"
Well, what would you have specifically in the likes of? Would you have anything related to charms or any types of small
Charms.
ornaments to wear or anything like
Do you mean more magical in nature?
that? Really, just whatever you would have in that sort of area. Sure, yeah. We'll say for the sake of argument, yeah, yes, we'll say magical.
Magical, you'd probably want over. You see that man over there with the mohawk?
Yes.
That is the man that you will want to talk to if you wish to talk to magical charms and more just normal charms. Unfortunately, that
Okay.
is not my area of expertise. He is a bit shifty. He might try and bump his prices up if you don't know what you're talking about. So be a bit more vigilant.
Okay.
Just for me, you don't tell me him, so I said that, and he might. But
Would
go
you?
for
Okay.
it.
Well
That-
then, in that case, would you have any simple terms of like, say, any fangs or claws or scales that you have collected on? Probably your.
Oh,
adventures
just simple
with your
trinkets.
family? Maybe. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes. I have a shark tooth. I have a shark tooth necklace that I got from the bay here. I ripped it off of a shark myself. Quite proud of that. I did get a couple of scrapes because of it, but I also have some more bones of some of the other creatures that I've had. I have other things. There's some more skins of animals, if that's what you're looking for. But if you want more necklaces, they're mainly bones of some of the creatures that I've taken out.
I mean, necklaces of teeth or claws, not
Would-
particularly from sharks, but raptors, say.
Would you a raptor? I have plenty. And then he reaches into his thing and he pulls out three different ones. One ranging from small to large to the more like quite large claw that the raptors have. That like the one that points
Oh,
upwards.
the large hook.
Yeah, he
That's
has
what
that one that is like the largest one. And he goes, here we have. So from the shortest, we have 1 gold piece for the shortest, 3 gold for the medium, and 7 for the large.
I'll take for the largest one there. How much was the largest one you said?
7 gold pieces, sir.
Yes. I shall take that. So that's his.
Here
That is
you
tier,
are,
like,
sir. And he hands
thank
you
you.
the necklace, and he looks over to Green and goes, "Can I help you with anything, sir? You look a little bit more out of it compared to your friend here. Did I do something?"
I'm so tempted by the dinosaur. I don't know.
He looks at you and it's like, if you do wish, I
One
understand
on
that
his
there is.
right shoulder goes, you don't really need to buy anything in it. You should be sensible and save your money. The one on the left goes, he underestimates your wealth. Fucking buy everything.
He looks at you and goes, "I can bring you out the."
Cursed.
So the lowest one that I said is about 40 gold. What's your price range that I can work with?
Let's say 20 gold.
I'm very sorry, but there is no way that I would. The lowest I could possibly go would be about 38.
Oh,
As these are incredibly difficult, I train them basically all myself and my associate. We do all of the training ourselves.
no, I think I'll leave it there. I think I'll come back.
That is completely fine.
The one on the right says, that was a really good choice. The one on the left says, hit him with a swift right hook and send him straight to hell. I'm literally just a skeleton meme from TikTok.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He goes, is there anything else that I can help you? Is that all for you, sir?
I think that's all. Can I ask, since you wrote this book, what do you know of Hilsar? Have you ventured to Hilsar?
Hilsar. That was a lot of a more dense jungle. From what I can tell, the more ravage kind of animals there. There was a giant centipede I found there, very deadly. If that thing bites you, it will paralyze you and potentially kill you. There was a couple of raptor dens around that area as well. But the main one you'd probably want to look out for is there were owlbear tracks there as well, and quite large ones as well. I would probably recommend staying away from that area unless you are 100% ready to deal with whatever may come towards you.
Okay, well, thank you for the advice. Yeah, I think that's work. Anything else from you?
Nothing for me. I'm all set. I thank you again for your kind advice, and especially for the items here. I do.
No
appreciate
worries,
it.
sir. Thank you for your patronage. And he looks towards Sindra and she goes, is there anything else that I can help you with, madam? I understand that you probably won't be able to afford a dinosaur like last time, but can I help you in any way? And she looks at him and goes, was there any information or rumors that came through this place about any strange anomalies? And he looks at him and goes, strange, not really my thing, but there is an information center just on the corner if you wish to speak to someone more knowledgeable in the rumors that are circulating the town. I tend to kind of keep away from them and stay in my own lane. But again, there is the information desk if you wish to speak to him. His name is Calathon. But there as well, if you are still looking for charms of any kind, I don't want to call him Shifty, but I will call him Shifty Man over there. Can definitely sell you some
Shifty Man.
I don't know his name, and to be honest, I don't really care to know.
Head up, tongue out, let's go.
But do you wish to talk to the other guy about the other charms or the information, or would you like to go straight back to the gladiator den with everyone else?
I'm good to go back to meet up with the others.
Green, what about you?
Yeah, let's regroup.
Okay. And Sindra kind of gives you the things. All right, cool. Everybody come with me. We're going to head straight back to the gladiator. Is there anyone wants to stop on the way there? There's the harbor if you want to take a quick look at the harbor. If not, we'll head straight back to the den.
So we head over to
Go Den.
Den?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
everybody heads back to the den, and you head back to you three with Carlo, and she is speaking her lungs off, and you are quite literally waiting for her to shut the hell up. She is speaking on and on about her gladiator ring, about how she builds it from the ground up, and she's very proud of it. And you can tell that she's definitely said this quite a lot. And Sindra and the other two see you approaching, and Sindra kind of gives her a nod, and she does shut up, and she goes, welcome, how can I help everybody? And all five of you are back together with Sindra. Do you wish to exchange information?
Yeah. And we tell them all that we got the book. We met
have the book.
your man who sells dinosaurs as well.
Okay, hold up.
Dinosaurs.
Those dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It
was,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
What kind of dinosaurs? What are price ranges? Give me some information here.
Yes. So he would sell hatchlings of dinosaurs starting at 40 gold, depending on the type of training and breed of it. The herbivores are the more expensive lots, but they are very well trained. But yes, that's what he was selling. But yes, of 40 gold. But given the fact we've only just received our golds from the king, it'd be a bit wasteful to spend it all in the one go. So on the other side, we have this book here. It's of the
Wildlife.
of the breeder's own writing. Wildlife of Chult. I believe you yourself, Madam Druid, would be interested in this book, more so than anyone else. Given your
Madame
knowledge of-
Druid is a fucking crazy. Lady Tree is the correct term.
Lady.
Lady of the trees, I apologize.
They're in the trees.
But yes,
Oh,
but your
bitch.
affinity with the flora and fauna may interest you in with this book here, and I hand it to her.
Thank you.
He's trying to get into your flora and fauna by the sounds of things.
Oh god. Is there
I'm
anything
saying
else?
all these to my penguin because he likes my jokes.
He laughs, no one else does. Everyone's like staring at him.
I was going to say, okay, so there's dinosaurs, books on non-metal things. Cool. Dinosaurs, I'm going to take out my little noir kind of flip book again. Go past the spicy water stage. Flip it over again. Animals to collect.
Dinosaur.
A couple of ticks already there. Then
Dino.
dinosaur, question mark. Herbivore / carnivore. How big? And just close my book again. Okay. So we bought camping gear for in case we need to go camping at some stage on our journeys. We also got a couple more health potions. I'll be holding on to them as I will probably have to heal the 2 brutes there. Same with, as you called Madame Druid, or I call her Tree Bitch. We also got some scrap metal, so if you need anything small made, I will do that. Also, I hand out a couple of spheres, which I have made that if you throw them up high enough distance, they will emit a high-pitched sound, which will alert any of us to use being in trouble. Because Madame Druid thought it might be a good idea to have something that could help us. So I got everyone has one of them. And if I can't hear it, the homunculus will, because it works on his frequency. So just as a reminder for DM that homunculus has the ability to hear that. And what else do we get?
Does the
We got
homunculus?
rope.
Do you want to give the penguin one as well?
No, because we're telepathically linked. So if something happens to him, I can pretty much feel it. Plus, all I need to get from him is his gem, and I can rebuild it. I can rebuild him. I have the technology. And yeah, so I got the balls, scrap metal. We didn't get any information whatsoever because we didn't ask for any information. I think that's it.
I did give you the option for it, but
No, we don't deal with
No,
information. We deal with absolutes.
I wanted my sunflower seeds, and that's
that's
it.
fair. You got it from the sunflower seeds.
I threw
Oh,
away
and the
a
green.
whole bag of
And
sunflower
the
seeds.
green. We did learn some information about what was the area again? The region? Halazar?
Tesco?
It was
Aldi.
Hisari.
Nelson
Was it?
or Hisari? Yeah, Hisari. Let me get
Sorry,
the
yeah.
map up.
We did learn some information about that area.
I also made for Green a small mechanical mustache that you can put on.
Okay, and
It's one of those ones you can twist like a French one. Makes you look more distinguished. As I don't even do anything or tell you I done this. I just kind of walk up, and you're like slowly edging back, and I just put it onto your lip.
You jump up because I'm quite tall as well. Do you like jump up to do it, or how are you putting it on my mouth?
Yeah, I just jump up and slap it onto your lip, then just, just slap it on. Now you have.
Can you give me an athletics roll?
Yeah, sure. I'll fucking athletics.
Yep.
This is gonna go well. No, that's fine. That's fine. 9 is fine. 9's doable.
So you walk forward with your mustache, and you go to jump and put it onto his mouth, but you do not get the whole way up, and you end up slapping him in the neck, and the mustache is now hanging from his neck about here.
Okay, well he's got a crooked bow tie now. He can fix it if he wants to.
Green, what would you like to do?
I would like to react by unarmed striking this little creature that just
Are you,
What
are
the
you sure?
fuck? And, yeah, it's unarmed, so it's not like a proper one, but it's just like just a
You're-
punch.
Can you make me a con save,
Oh,
Ian?
man.
Well,
I can just use the flanked attack of reaction.
Oh, okay.
So I can put disadvantage on any he does, so don't worry about it.
but that means I can still roll for the chance to hit, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
though
you
it's
just
just a-
roll. It's just if you miss a 2-foot or a 3-foot tall gnome, and you go with like unarmed strike, you're just gonna punch the air above my head, and it looks really silly.
You just slap my neck.
Especially because you have a
So let's not
mustache on
talk-
your neck.
Let's not start talking. Right, I'll try it.
You have a mustache on your neck. Shush.
9. No, so it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, that does not hit. So you, after he lands from putting his pretend mustache on you, you react just a little bit too slow as you punch forward, as he is already back on the floor and kind of just straight over his head.
Okay, so as he punches forward, I'm gonna lick his finger and run off. And just run off.
You gonna what? Lick
Yeah.
what?
Can you do me a favor? Can you run
Your
towards?
hand's gonna be like above
Are
here.
you-
Jump and lick your finger.
So are you running like forward towards like the gladiator den?
Running back towards the mushroom and the penguin and
Oh god.
Ellie.
So you do that, and I'm guessing Green just what would Green like to react in this situation?
I don't even know. I don't even know. What do you do when someone non-essentially licks your hand? Like what? Like what do you do? Like I've already tried to hit
Training
them.
order?
Saracen will look quizzically between like the running, the running dwarf.
I'm pulling up my
and
pants as
just
I'm running
Green
as
being
well.
like-
Like Joe, and you're like, hey, you're gonna have to go side to side with them.
like,
In the background, you hear Kalua speak to Sindra. Go, can I borrow him? He'd be really fun to put in the arena.
Kalahua, sure. Just run off.
Voila.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to do?
No, I think that's it.
So, Sindra and Kalua, she offers everyone to join her in a quick show as the gladiator is beginning to prepare for a quick show. If everyone would like to join them to kind of rest after their nice days of walking around as you head towards the gladiator pit. The wall of the gladiator pit explodes outwards as stones are sent flying outwards, and a large man with gladiator armor runs straight past you in an attempt of escape from the gladiator pit. And Kalua, from a distance, yells out for you to stop them. And that is where we're going to end it for today.
Oh,
Sweet.
let's go. Good.
And that
good,
is it.
Good first session.
A quick
Well
one,
done,
yeah.
I yeah, that is it. I'm.
Yeah.
I kept getting Heltic kept messaging saying when this was going to end, and I was like, I need them to get to the gladiator pit, and like, yeah.
Just waiting for him to change the screen now. That's all we're waiting for.